What's Kraken, everybody? Welcome to episode 95 of the Good Kraken podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Arnell Pearson, alongside the 5-star man, the inevitable one, the indigenous treat, Dan.
Hello there.
Hey, baby boy, how you doing? You look like a snack today. How you doing? How you doing? What's popping?
I woke up like this, you know.
This is boring this way, you know what I'm saying? Devin, how's your week, baby boy? How's your week?
A lot of work, and for some other reason, I decided to torture myself with Elden Ring last night. So
I'm sure we'll be talking
Pain.
about that later on. Let's be good. I love that title. They did pain, just pain, all caps. That's it.
Yep, pain.
Genesee, just for context for you, Elden Ring is a part of a series of video games called the Soulsborne games, or Dark Souls games, basically, that are notoriously known for being just masochistically difficult. So people that play them for the challenge of, like, you die and you die and you die and you die, and the concept is that you learn from every time that you fucking die, because you can and will get worked by everything in this fucking game.
It could be the lowest level enemy, and it will eat the shit out of you.
And this is Devin's first real attempt of a Soulsborne game, and he felt it last night on stream. It was tight.
But to be fair, after stream, I restarted a character, and I was actually demolishing almost everything I came across, like, no problem.
Sure. And listen. You know, Garrett gave you a hand. He was helpful, giving you information. Very, very good. We'll talk about more of this later. I'm sure you have some stuff for us for hands on. But we need to get Genesee to play now. You know.
LOL. Big LOL.
That's so evil. What
Big lols, yeah.
Suggest that?
Big lols.
I'm gonna play game soon. Question.
Yeah, you are. We have it in the calendar. We can't announce it yet, but we do have it in the calendar. We're gonna be doing a fun little thing with Genesee here. It's gonna be a fucking good time. Vandal and chat, what's happening, baby? We love you, baby. What's happening? You know, it's a good morning. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Genesee herself, we have the queen of bitchin' herself, Genesee Gabrielle. How you doing, boo boo?
I am so good. How are you?
I am doing lovely. You can scoot your mic forward just a little bit more. There you go. Yeah, because we are getting a little. There you go. Okay. Yeah. Because I think I adjusted your volume last time a smidgen, so I was able to sort of balance out a little bit more. So you're good. You're good on our end.
How
yeah.
Exciting.
Oh,
Yeah, because I just like to yell at you guys. I just shout.
We all yell. You know, and we listen. Like, our next step is to get you and Garrick these wave microphones, because these have just like the most amazing, superb balancing on all audio levels. Because I can scream really loud and be upset, and it doesn't peak.
You sound great. Yeah, that was beautiful.
I have them too.
I love you.
Genesee, how has your week been, baby?
Devin is just adorable today. Like,
I love Devin so much. You know what I mean?
You were just like extra cute today. I don't. Something's
Devin's
working. Not like physically, you always look great, but like just
you're
like
always cute. Every day.
Characteristically, you're being adorable today. I don't know what's happening, but I love it.
You guys want to know what happened? The God honest truth.
You finally admitted that you hate The Division 2.
Okay.
No, I played Elder Scrolls. Well, I mean, not Elder Scrolls, Elden Ring last night. And then I realized how much better everything is in life after putting myself through that pain.
I love that.
Damn,
No,
dog. That's the ethereal experience of playing those games.
No,
You're like,
to
wow.
be real, I just you know, I waked and baked and went and got Starbucks this morning, and I feel great now.
What'd you get at Starbucks?
I love
What'd you
that.
get at
I got a
Starbucks?
caramel macchiato and one of the sausage breakfast sandwiches.
Ooh, goddamn! They do some bomb breakfast sandwiches.
Yeah, they do.
It costs maybe $2 more, and I actually want them to. You know what I mean? Like, that's my only reason I don't get them more often. But
They're small.
No, it was good size.
It depends on which one. It depends on which one.
This isn't a proud moment, but I have McDonald's breakfast very regularly. Okay, I do.
That's fair. That's fair. I have Taco Bell breakfast once a week, like on my way to band practice, and like I'm not proud of that either. So I don't know.
Vandal's like, clip that. You clip that. Now
we probably will, Vandal. Let's be real. Anyways.
But now the sausage breakfast sandwich from Starbucks is indeed a superior sausage breakfast sandwich.
Whoa! Whoa! Okay, those are big words. Really?
I know,
Really?
but this is coming from somebody who gets a sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin almost every other day.
God damn, dude. God damn, dude.
And I just want
those
to
are
say,
big words.
the English muffin was perfect. It wasn't too dry. The cheese be hitting because it's not that fake ass American cheese that McDonald's uses. And the egg, dude. The egg. It was
So
fluffy
you think everyone at home should get these sausage sandwiches
yes.
from Starbucks?
I want you to experiment. I want you to get a sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin from McDonald's and get the sausage breakfast sandwich from Starbucks and compare the two for yourself.
Definitely do that.
Yeah,
You guys
McGriddle is great, but like I feel like sometimes like the combination of the grease from the sausage and like the maple like makes my teeth feel weird.
Listen, everyone at home does need to make sure that they get some sausage in their life. As a matter of fact, we can give you guys some sausage in your life because today we're talking the DICE Awards winners, Elden Ring Slaps You Mama, our best movie pitches, and much more, because this is the Good Kraken Podcast, your choice for all the nerdy video game and pop media news, reviews, and discussions that you want to hear, live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. and Saturday at 12 p.m. if you want the sausage special. If you're riding this wave, you can head on over to patreon.com/GoodKrakenShow, where you can submit questions and topics to the show, get exclusive post-show content, and have early access to episodes before they go live on podcasts and video services across the digital sea. Don't you walk away. Oh, he didn't. Oh, he fucking didn't get. Genesee, you have to give me a yarg now.
Oh, shit.
You have to give me the yarg. There you go. Thank you. But if you've emptied your pockets with the latest and greatest in entertainment, that is totally fine. You can watch Devin walk away instead of giving me the yarg and forcing Genesee to give me the yarg instead and sounding like a cowboy yarg, a cowboy pirate, as a matter of fact. You can watch us record the show live right here at twitch.tv/GoodKrakenShow. If you're watching live, you have a very important job. You can head on over to Fact Check in the official Good Kraken Discord channel, where you can keep us humble and correct when we screw up information during the show. If you have Amazon Prime, you also have Twitch Prime, and we would love for you to give that to us to help keep us pushing content out for all of you listening and or watching at home. But you can also support us by going to our YouTube channel by clicking that beautiful bell and big red button, or by subscribing to our podcast channel by searching Good Kraken with an exclamation mark and leaving a review there. Review. Jessa!
Yeah.
We have some captain's orders. First off, we are back to our regular schedule after this week, except for one little tiny detail. We'll be talking about it more in depth later, but we're not doing Splash Damage next Friday. We were hoping that we could get to it, but unfortunately, some things fell into place, and we are prioritizing the new Batman movie that we're going to be reviewing next Saturday. Again, we'll talk about it more in depth on the calendar. So there will not be any Splash Damage next Friday because we need Robert Pat in our life. You know what I'm saying? We need some Robert Pat in our life. So unfortunately, there's some time constrictions that we had to go with. Keep tight though. We will have Splash Damage back the week afterwards. Devin, hit him with it. What's up next, baby boy? What do we got?
Some little waves, y'all.
Let's fucking go!
You ever get hit by a little wave?
Oh yeah, all the time, every time, every time.
Like when you go to the coast and you're like swimming, you're like, oh, the water's so calm.
Well, that's what you meant. I thought you were talking about like when I go pee and like some splash. Anyway,
I mean that sounds like some splash damage.
And then I'm like, it's on my knee, and then I have to like wash my hands, and then like wash my knee, and
well,
then
you should always have to wash your hands when you pee.
Well, no, but I'm saying, like, I get backsplash from my pee. It hits my knee. I wash my hands, use that soapy hand water to wash my knee because it's piss. I don't want piss on my knee. And then I, like, rinse my hands, use that water to rinse off my knee.
This is elaborate, guys.
And then,
anyway,
like,
so Little Waves.
I officially
SpiderMan No Way Home
urinals.
Blu-ray release date finally announced. The film is swinging into our living rooms on April 12th in the US, April 4th in the UK. Pre-orders for the film on 4K UHD and Blu-ray have been live for some time, but fans should be pleased to know they can get their hands on the film alongside 100 extra minutes of content or deleted scenes come this April. So apparently,
fuck yeah.
I was just watching some YouTube stuff earlier, and there's like 20-25 minutes of just Toby and Andrew together for one segment, just them on set. So
Oh,
That
I
makes
do
me
kind of
so
want to see that
fucking
personally.
happy,
I do.
dude. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I liked this movie enough. I'm probably gonna buy the 4K UHD. Like, to
Dude,
be honest with you,
same.
like,
I have two 4K UHD players,
mhm.
one in the living room, one in my bedroom. I might as well, you know.
Let's fucking go,
I was just telling you guys, I have not bought any 4K movies yet.
dude.
So.
Dude, you fucking need to. You need to.
Yeah.
Larry in the chat. We love you. What's up, Larry? Vandal, a little wave of sadness every day. Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah,
Just a little
it's
tiny
true.
bit.
It's true.
Genesee,
We all go
are you
through
gonna,
those.
Are you gonna buy this? Are you gonna buy this day one?
probably, yeah. I actually fuck hard with DVDs. I
Man,
do
I fuck
enjoy
hard
them a
too.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, I definitely think so.
I buy a lot of video games.
We know I'm a whore for that like behind the scenes content. I love that.
I too am a whore.
shit.
Yeah.
I know. I'm sorry. I didn't say hi.
As Alfred Molina once said, I'm a bit of a slut myself.
A bit of a slut myself.
Did you guys see that? He actually said that.
What?
He actually said that in an interview. He was like, I'm a bit of a slut. I do a little bit of everything. Like, he actually said that. And I was like, congratulations,
That energy.
Molina. Like, Doc
Yeah.
Ock out here just
Congrats.
giving us the facts. You know what I'm saying? Because retweet. You know what I mean? Anyways, Devin.
Yeah. Good news. Twitch streaming returns to the Xbox dashboard. Xbox announced the imminent return of Switch integration in a blog post and promised that streaming Xbox games is now easier than ever. Players simply need to press the Xbox home button, shift to the capture and share tab, hit live streaming, and with just one further button press, they'll be live on Twitch. An options menu allows users to edit the stream title, manage the game and microphone audio levels, toggle party chat on and off, and manually set up resolution and bitrate. The stream will automatically pause whenever the player switches games. That is really cool.
Yeah, I think that it was a weird choice for them to take it off, but it makes sense because it wasn't fully optimized to the best of its ability on consoles yet. I'm curious as to when PlayStation's going to do the same, because their live streaming stuff is actually really solid. Like, it actually, like, I started out streaming from my PlayStation. Like, I had a PlayStation 4 camera. Like, I started out on there, like, on my very first, like, couple of streams for Uncharted, and it was nice and it worked and it was cool. But there's some stuff that, like, obviously you can't quite do, like, in full customization yet. I'm wondering if Xbox is going to beat them to that punch. It sounds like they are.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, that's kind of like Xbox's like thing lately is trying to get as much like internet cloud integration as possible.
Right.
You know,
Right.
is what they've been doing. I think the big thing I want to see with this though is I want to see camera integration. You know,
Yeah, no, it's I'm sure
because
you
the PS5
can.
has its own camera.
Yes. I'm wondering if, because Xbox has notoriously just kind of functioned more like a computer, if you could just use whatever fucking camera you want.
But we don't know yet.
If it's a USB camera. Because,
Yeah,
like, PlayStation,
hey,
you can't do
it-
that.
If somebody wants to look it up, and if it is at all possible, please put it in our fact check section.
Please
Do.
Join our Discord.
I'd really like to know that, because that would be a great alternative for people to start out, you know. And plus, like, I have this little keyboard as well that you just put right on your Xbox controller like this, and then like the combination of that. Most headsets have decent audio quality.
Right.
I mean, that'd be a great way to start out.
I mean, not everybody can afford getting a fucking PC. Like me and Devin, even Genesee, your computer, we've all had to. Vandals is BlackBerry Elite. We've all had to invest. We've had to invest into our rigs, into our setups to do what we do as often as we do it. Not everybody has that availability, and it would be awesome for them to still be creative and be able to have access to do streaming and enjoy that space and being a content creator without really having to just completely break their wallet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love stuff like this. I love this.
Just to add on to another thing I thought about is Razer has a line of products that are specifically meant for the Xbox.
Yeah.
Like they have keyboard and mouse and stuff like that, and headsets, obviously. What if they make it so like they have a Razer like webcam too that you can use on there? Because I know Razer makes webcams as well. I just know that they have that partnership with hardware right now.
Yeah. I mean, sure. Like,
which the mouse and keyboard thing is actually really cool. It's like a lap keyboard with a mouse pad that comes out that's actually really sturdy, and it's all wireless integrated, just like your controller is. So you don't have to put in extra USB or anything like that.
There you go, Genesee. That's what you need. Larry in chat, I know the Kinect used to work on the Xbox One for streaming on Twitch. Yeah, that's more so what I mean. It's like, I'm wondering if you could at this point you can use any camera on an Xbox, unlike PlayStation where you have to have the PlayStation camera. I'm wondering as long as your camera's a USB camera if you can get away with it. But I digress.
It'd be cool. BioWare says Dragon Age 4 is right in the middle of production as executive producer departs. In a blog today, General Manager Gary McKay outlined the different phases of the game development, noting that Dragon Age 4 was currently in the midst of the phase where the development team is, quote, executing on the blueprint, he says. Our blueprint was completed last year, so we're now focused on building out that version, creating amazing environments, deep characters, strong gameplay, impactful writing, emotional cinematics, and much more. The blueprint for the game is well understood, and the team is focused.
Are you hype on this, Devin? Are you hype on this?
Oh, yeah. So one thing that playing Elden Ring reminded me of last night is a lot of the art, minus like the crazy demonic monsters, but a lot of the artwork looked very similar to like the Dragon Age world. And I was just sitting there. I was like, man, I want a Dragon Age game like this, with a couple party members following me, but not this hard, not this painful of an experience.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. It's like Elden Ring. That's the next game that Genesee's going to be playing. It's wild.
I thank you for trying to include me, but shut the fuck up.
I was giggling a second ago because I didn't realize that you had pulled out your Stitch already.
Yeah. Vandal. I don't think they will fuck it up because they know they can't. And I do want to say that Dragon Age Inquisition was a game of the year as well beforehand. So Dragon Age 3 essentially was a game of the year.
Mass Effect 2 did wonders. A lot of people were pissed about Mass Effect 3, dog. Like I don't know if we're in the world where like sequels are guaranteed to be good just because their predecessor was good.
People were pissed about Mass Effect 3, but I'll tell you what, I played the shit out of that game, and that game was pretty fucking good.
Sure. I mean,
and it still has a really good Metacritic too.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that didn't fucking like it. There's a lot of now. Granted,
yeah, I wasn't a fan.
I love you so much. Genesee was not a fan. Confirmed.
Story-wise, 100%. But the gameplay in Mass Effect 3 is by far superior, and that's why I'm happy that they integrated that gameplay in the upscaled version that they came out with, the remaster.
Yeah, Genesee likes 3 more than 2 herself. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy. Continue on, my friend. We have some good news of a game that we should actually have Genesee play.
Yeah, actually. Knockout City is going free to play, and EA won't be the publisher anymore. Developer Velen Studios announced in a blog post that is taking over and will self-publish the dodgeball combat game when it enters its second year on the market, coming into effect when the game enters Season 6 on June 1st. Knockout City Season 5, which begins March 1st, will have less content as a result of the changes. There won't be a new Brawl Pass, new map, or new ball. And there will also be less cosmetics and bundles. This is dope. Honestly, I'm actually pretty stoked about this because this game is really fun, and we haven't revisited it in quite a while, but we have talked about it actually.
I'm down. You know what I'm saying?
There was like what 2 weeks where we streamed this game every gameplay.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
loved it. We fell in love with this fucking game, dude.
Yeah.
And Vandal even says it in chat, down with EA. Yeah. Fuck
Yeah.
EA. Right, Genesee? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
fuck EA, dude.
There's only two things that EA has done well in most recent memory.
That's make money.
And it's only because of one studio specifically. Because that studio has said fuck you to EA quite a few times, and they're like, we're gonna do what we want to do. And that's Respawn.
Right.
With Apex
Mm-hmm.
and Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah. Oh, Cereal says hydrate. We have to drink, guys. Yeah, fuck. Hi, Surreal. We love you. Hi. Yeah, I think this is rad. Knockout City going free to play is a really good choice for them. And in Genesee, I do mean it when I say like we should have you give this game a try sometime, because it's like goofy, cartoony. It's like it's dodgeball. It's like battle dodgeball.
It does get sweaty though.
You know, I'll
she'll
be
still have
honest,
a good time. You know what I'm saying?
I hated dodgeball. I was always the kid that got hit in the head and had to go to the nurse's office like every single fucking time we played dodgeball.
And now you can get revenge for it. Let's go.
No, I don't think that's the move. But what I will say is I was given an ad on my phone this morning for a game. It's one of the phone games, not like a PC game.
Sure.
But I was so down. It's like in the same format of the game Klondike. It's like you like farm and like get things and build things and mine and shit. But it's with fairies. It's like Fairyville or some shit like that.
Devin, I told you this is why. This is why we're gonna have Genesee play the game we're gonna have her play, because I knew this was the vibe that she was wanting. She's over here doing her stitches and just like, I love me some fairies. Like listen, the day we finally get Genesee onto this gameplay stream is gonna be the greatest day of good Kraken's history. You know what I'm saying? Because people are gonna be like, what in the fuck? And we're just gonna tell people Genesee's never played games before. Ever
That's not
in her
true.
entire life.
I played WoW.
You never played video games. Listen,
I played WoW.
you're messing up our marketing plan.
WoW?
You're messing up
I
our
played
marketing
WoW.
plan. Damn it, Genesee.
I don't care. I was a hot ass elf, you motherfucker.
Wait,
you can't
hold on,
take that
hold on.
away from me.
Wait, were you blood elf or?
I hate you. I can't remember. I'm just kidding. I love you so much. I don't remember. I was like
Oh, okay.
11.
Do you remember if you were Horde or Alliance?
I don't know.
Were you bad guys or good guys?
I don't.
Did you
I
care?
want to say good guys, but like honestly, it kind of probably depended on my mood. I don't know.
Fuck the
I do-
Alliance. Anyways.
Yeah. Top Gun Bad Boys producer reportedly working on a live action Beyblade movie.
Wait,
According to
what?
Deadline, Jerry Bruckheimer, the blockbuster producer behind the likes of Top Gun, Bad Boys, and Pirates of the Caribbean, will be overseeing a feature film based on the best-selling Beyblade spinning tops, which were originally developed by Japanese firm Takara in the late 90s, before being licensed by several different toy companies such as Hasbro.
So, can someone educate me as to what this is? What is a Beyblade?
Beyblades are
Why don't you bring up a video, Ernell, and show her?
You know, I could maybe do that. I could maybe do that.
That sounds great.
Beyblades are a boy our age phenomenon.
A boy our age phenomenon.
Yeah.
All right.
So Beyblades was originally an anime, and in that anime, the characters were battling with these giant machine things that would spin, and these tops like spin, and they smack into each other, and they basically battle by tearing each other into pieces. Well, apparently they found out that you could IRL do that, and so they created these these things called Beyblades. I'm gonna go ahead and show people at home too. They created these things. Oh wow, that was not a good transition. I just quick cut. They created these things called Beyblades, and these are spinny top things that you put on a machine. You pull them. And each one is made of like anywhere from 3 to like 6 to 7 different pieces that you put together and customize, and they all do different things. They all have different like cool like abilities to be able to hit harder or spin faster or different things like that. It was a big deal back when we were kids, right, Devin?
Yeah, I had a few myself.
Yeah,
Had the whole like battle arena.
it was
Everything.
fucking cool. Like we loved it when we were kids. Like all of us had our own little like you know,
I
like
was hoping you would
the plastic.
show it actually worked.
They didn't really have like a video. I
Oh,
don't have time to like. We're not gonna sit here for fucking 20 minutes on
Cardboard
trying to find a good.
King gifting a
Why
sub to
not?
Vandal.
Oh, dude, Cardboard, we love you so much, dude. We love you so much, dude.
Yo, go have fun playing that show.
Battle tops with hard ridges. That's basically it, Vandal. It's battle tops. Battle dreidels. That's what it is. Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made you out of clay. Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. Go slay, slay, slay. That's what the theme song is for Beyblades. Cardboard King. Hey, what's cracking, GK? Getting ready to head up to Everett to play my first show in 5 years. Just want to wish y'all a good episode. We love you, Jesus. We love you so much, dude.
Thank
Good
you.
luck. Good luck today.
Easy,
You're
man.
gonna fucking kill it. And let's fucking go. You know what I'm saying? Vandal, goddamn. Apparently, I never have to sub. Listen, if our community can take care of you, then hey, we love you. All right, we love you. They love you. We all love each other. Let's fucking go. Devin, do you have good vibes about a Beyblade movie?
Meh.
Yeah. Retweet.
Yeah.
Retweet. Yeah. Sure. You know what I mean? Like,
Meh.
I don't necessarily think that Beyblades are like the anime that could translate well into live action. You know what I mean? But because you know, there's just some that like no matter what you could possibly do, it just probably would not work as a live action. You know what I mean? Like I'm appalled they're doing a One Piece one because I thought in my brain that was one of the animes that just would not translate well, but apparently they're trying it.
I am not stoked. I mean, they've done Mr. Fantastic and Marvel, you know, so it's like sure,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
Like how do they make this interesting? Like are they gonna make the Beyblades like are they gonna make them like kaijus? Are they gonna be giant Beyblades? Like how are they gonna make
I
this?
just picture like what is it? It's like Robo Steel or whatever the fuck that movie was when they had robots fighting in the octagon.
with huge Jackman. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It'll
Real
just be
Steel?
like
Real
some
Steel?
like
Yeah.
arena thing based around money, and then like there'll be some guy who assassinates other Beyblade players because he fucking altered his to make it shoot out at people and like go right through them or something. You know what I mean?
That is
I
so
don't know.
anime. That's so, dude. You need to write an anime, which I'm sure we'll be talking about later on. Devin,
It's just Yu-Gi-Oh with tops, but make it colorful and shit, and bam. That's right.
Basically, Vandal. Fucking
Yeah,
basically,
yeah.
dude. Devin, do we have any more little waves?
No, we're Gucci. We are going in to our main news segment, The Hill.
Let's fucking go, ladies, gentlemen, ladies, and thents. We are going into our main news segment here, The Helm. And first off, we do not have a story, actually. We instead are giving you guys the rundown of the 2022 DICE Awards winners, okay? The DICE Awards is another game awards where they kind of go in more detail about games that are like given a perspective of developers doing the voting rather than people in the media. And so we get a chance to look at some games that are getting some more love outside of just the traditional game awards. And so what I'm doing here is I'm reading actually Devin and Genesaw, if you guys want to follow, I'm starting from the bottom, actually working my way up. And I'm just going to kind of zoom through these guys, tell you guys each game in each category, telling you the winner, moving on really quick. We're going to make this really fast. First off, we have Outstanding Achievement in Game Direction. We had Deathloop, Inscription, It Takes Two, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, and The Artful Escape. The winner was Deathloop. Yeah, that's fair. Outstanding Achievement in Game Design, Deathloop, Inscription, It Takes Two, Loop Hero, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, and the winner was It Takes Two. Online Game of the Year, Back for Blood, Call of Duty Vanguard, Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, Halo Infinite, and Knockout City, with Halo Infinite as the winner. That's a good choice.
That makes perfect sense. Honestly, I could have seen that 100% go to Final Fantasy 14.
God damn.
But like Halo Infinite is very deserving.
Mobile Game of the Year, Behind the Frame, Fantasian, League of Legends, Wild Rift, Moncage, and Pokemon Unite, with Pokemon Unite as the winner. Outstanding achievement for independent game, Death's Door, Inscription, Loop Hero, and Sable, and Unpacking, with Unpacking being the winner. And reminder
played that
to
before,
me,
by the way.
You have?
Yeah,
Is that
it's on
the
Game
game?
Pass. It's on Game Pass. On
Is that the
Xbox.
game that's that looks like it's from the developers of Overcooked?
I wouldn't necessarily say that. Art
Yeah.
style is like kind of very reminiscent to
But I mean, like
Stardew.
gameplay wise, right?
I mean, you're just sitting there unpacking shit. That's all it is. You're just dragging and dropping
Sounds like my kind of
household
game.
items. Yeah, no, it's
What?
great.
I mean,
Why did you get me on this shit?
you fucking play it. It's free on Game Pass. We'll set you up.
It's on
We'll
my
set
console.
you up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll make it happen. You won't make it happen. Immersive reality game of the year. We have Demio, I Expect You to Die 2, Lone Echo 2, Resident Evil 4 VR, and Song in the Smoke, with Lone Echo 2 being the winner. Immersive reality technical achievement with Lone Echo 2, Puzzling Places, Resident Evil 4 VR, Young Song in the Smoke, and Yuki, with Lone Echo 2 being the winner again. Strategy simulation game of the year, Age of Empires 4, Gloomhaven, Griftlands, Inscription, and Loop Hero. Age of Empires 4 was the winner. Sports game of the year, FIFA 22, Mario Golf Super Rush, NBA 2K22, Riders Republic, and The Climb 2. Winner, Mario Golf Super Rush. Not surprising.
at all.
Yeah. Role-playing game of the year, Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, Shin Megami Tensei 5, Tales of Arise, and Wildermyth, with Final Fantasy XIV as the winner. Let's fucking go. Racing game of the year, F1 2021, Forza Horizon 5, and Hot Wheels Unleashed. You can guess it. Forza Horizon 5 won that bad boy. Fighting game of the year, Guilty Gear Strive, Melty Blood, Type Lumina. I forgot that was a game.
I stabbed
I
myself.
forgot that was a game. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl with Guilty Gear Strive as the winner. Melty Blood. Family Game of the Year, Animal Crossing, New Horizons, Happy Home Paradise, which is the game ultimately that we need Genesee on.
Yeah.
Animal
agreed.
Crossing, Cozy Grove, Mario Party Superstars, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and WarioWare Get It Together. Winner was Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Adventure Game of the Year, Death's Door, It Takes Two, Guardians of the Galaxy, Psychonauts 2, and Resident Evil Village. Adventure Game of the Year winner was Guardians of the Galaxy. Give them a hand, Devin. Give them a hand. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. They give that love that they deserve. Action Game of the Year, Deathloop, Halo Infinite, Metroid Dread, Returnal, and The Ascent, with the winner being Halo Infinite. Oh, fucking course. Let's go, baby. Outstanding technical achievement, Battlefield 2042. Really? Was that a pity nomination? Oh, Jesus. Forza Horizon 5, Montage, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and Returnal, with the winner being Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Just to clarify, Genesee, we had that because Battlefield 2042 was a buggy, disgusting, broken ass mess. So it's funny that it's in that category, and it feels like a pity election.
It should have been in like online multiplayer or shooter or something.
Mm-hmm. Outstanding achievement in story, Before Your Eyes, Inscription, Guardians of the Galaxy, Psychonauts 2, and The Forgotten City. The winner was Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's right. Everybody play that fucking game. The story is amazing.
Now, Before Your Eyes better have taken a close second because that game's fucking good too. Outstanding achievement in audio design, Forza Horizon 5, Halo Infinite, It Takes Two, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and Returnal. And the winner was Returnal. Let's go. Thank God, dude. They deserve something. Outstanding achievement in original music composition, Deathloop, It Takes Two, Kenna, Bridge of Spirits, Psychonauts 2, and Returnal. The winner was Returnal again. Let's fucking go. Outstanding achievement in character, Deathloop, Colt Vaughn in Deathloop, Kenna from Kenna Bridge of Spirits, Alex Chen from Life is Strange True Colors, Rivet from Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and Lady Dimitrescu from Resident Evil Village. And the winner was our big titty goth mommy, Lady Dimitrescu. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Outstanding achievement in art direction, Call of Duty Vanguard, Deathloop, Kenna Bridge of Spirits, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and Resident Evil Village. The winner was Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Let's fucking go. That totally makes sense. That game looks fucking stunning. And then outstanding achievement in animation, Call of Duty Vanguard, Deathloop, Kenna Bridge of Spirits, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and Resident Evil Village. The winner was, again, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. And then finally, the 25th annual DICE Awards Game of the Year. Deathloop, Inscription, It Takes Two, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and Returnal. The winner was It Takes Two, baby. Let's fucking go! Fuck you, Devin.
You haven't even beaten the game, so you can't even say that.
It's a fucking good game.
Chud.
I don't even have to beat it to know that it's a good game. All right.
Beat the game and then talk to me about it.
Devin, do you have any thoughts on the DICE Awards winners this year? There's some honestly really good winners. Like these.
No, there is a lot of these all make sense. Guardians of the Galaxy is still my game of the year.
Hey, that's fair.
You know,
that's
as
fair.
as
That's
noted,
fair.
it has the best story. You know what I mean? And that's
Sure.
what I'm basing my opinion off of. But in an animation, I could have seen that go to Kenya and the Bridge of Spirits.
But
personally.
here's the deal.
No,
though,
no,
man.
no.
Here's the
Ratchet
deal,
and
though,
Clank
man.
is very deserving,
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
could have
yeah.
also seen it go that way too.
Fair.
I
fair,
don't
fair.
think the other three games hold a candle to those two, personally.
Yeah, you right, King. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? You right.
Not saying they look bad. Call of Duty doesn't deserve to be there, honestly, because I feel like the last two iterations of Call of Duty have not looked that good animation-wise. Personally, that's me.
I feel like honestly, in my opinion, most of these I can say I agree with. I feel like maybe outstanding achievement art direction should have gone to Kenna instead. Because I feel like that, like, Ratchet and Clank is a beautiful ass game. It is. I don't think it really does much different in the art direction sort of side of things, where Kenna was doing something that was a little bit different. And I do feel like that they deserve something in this, like, realm of things, because Kenna Bridge of Spirits is a really dope looking game. That animation style, that art style was super fucking sick. I think that's probably the only one really that I kind of disagree with here. I mean, the music composition Returnal was dope.
The audio design, I'm surprised it didn't go to Forza, because we've talked about that before.
The audio design
audio
was
in that.
The audio design was cool in Forza.
And Halo has some crazy audio as well.
It does.
That easily could have gone to almost any one of those games, and I feel like everyone would have been like, yeah, you know.
I will say too, I'm a little surprised Ratchet and Clank got Family Game of the Year.
Yeah.
I really feel like Mario Party Superstars is gonna take it.
Either Mario Party, or I'm surprised Psychonauts wasn't put in there.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Psychonauts wasn't part of that
That's fair.
nomination at all.
Yeah. What do you think, Genesee?
I really just get upset every year when these rankings come out, and Nancy Drew mystery never fucking wins. It's just
Nancy Drew mystery.
that isn't even the real title. I can remember the real title, but I keep coming back every year and I keep being disappointed. So
It's
also, I would like to point out that you said I've never played video games. Not only have I played Nancy Drew Mystery Island, but I also played Barbie Fashion Makeover, and I used to play Mickey and Minnie's Kitchen.
I love you so much. I love you so much. I want it to be known. I know. I love you so much. I want it to be known that I have a roadmap in my brain for how we're gonna turn Genesee into a gamer bitch. Like that's my end goal here. That's my end game here. Vandal, any video games over the age of 11?
I definitely played those past the age of 11.
She played WoW. She played WoW.
No, actually, I played that when I was younger. I don't think I played that like.
But you
past
played
the
WoW.
age of,
That's
like,
technically a mature game.
13-ish. That's true. That's
Well,
true.
I
but
mean, okay. So I was playing WoW mostly from 16 to 17. Genesaw, you're a couple years younger than me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like it makes sense that Genesee was like pretty young, like at the time. You know what I mean?
I'm like 4.5 years younger than Devin.
Okay, so you're 6 years younger than me almost. So yeah, okay, yeah. So that makes sense.
Yeah,
You were real
that
young
checks
during the
out.
peak of WoW.
Though, I'm gonna flex. I'm gonna flex for a hot second because I
okay.
haven't done this one
Okay,
before.
all right, flex on us, baby. Let's go.
Actually personally know one of the higher ups at Blizzard, or at least he used to be when I knew him, and he played a pretty prominent role in the development in a lot of the WoWs. So
Wait,
I danced with his daughters.
give me give me his first name. What's his first name? Because I might know
his
him.
last name, Brian Fitzgerald.
You know Brian? I know Brian.
I know Brian.
So I
grew up with his fucking kids.
So I know two people that actually were a big part of like Blizzard's WoW project, especially during the movie rotation. So Brian was one. Devin, do you remember? I think his name was Kevin, the dude who did the Snake album art for Above the Broken.
Oh yeah,
yeah. He'd worked on the WoW movie for ActiBliz for a minute. And he was putting out some of his art and shit for that. It was fucking ill. Anyways, I have a roadmap in my brain.
Fitzgerald, technical director at Blizzard Entertainment.
There you go. He's a tech director. That's actually fucking superb. I'm sorry. I love you. I hope he's not one of the scrubby ass people that they're trying to get rid of in the company. But hey, who knows?
Honestly, I have a really bad memory with his wife. Like a really bad memory with his wife, which I don't think that our families are friends anymore because my mom's gay. We'll just leave it at that.
Listen. We'll spill that tea later on. Vandal, unironic use of the word ill. Can you go fuck yourself? You know what I'm saying? Don't get on me about how I fucking talk. I'll time your ass out. Anyways, Genesee, do you want to give people our second story? But before you do, I want to remind everybody that they can support us over on patreon.com/GoodKrakenShow, where they can get early access on this episode before it goes public. They can write on the show and they can get this episode ad free. But if they're hearing this, they aren't on our Patreon. So for now, Vandal, fuck yourself. Here's a word from our sponsors.
This piece of good Kraken content is brought to you by Glide mousepads. The world is changing and the demand for PC gaming and work from home setups has never been as wild as it is right now. Having the best of the best in PC accessories only makes it easier to get your work done before you jump right back into the fray of the digital sea. And Glide knows exactly how to make it happen for you. Glide mousepads is the future industry leader in mousepads, offering beautiful, smooth, and waterproof products made with eco-friendly materials and non-slip rubber in a variety of sizes that are guaranteed to help you get the next win. Is your battle rug just looking a little crusty? Is the mouse just not as smooth as it used to be? Or are you just looking to get rid of that ergonomic mousepad your grandma got you for Christmas? Well, then I think we have the mousepad for you. You can go to glidemousepads.com right now and use code Kraken for 15% off the Founders Edition mousepad in every size available. Again, that's code KRAKEN, Kraken, for 15% off any Founders Edition mousepads today. Our next sponsor is Rogue Energy. Late nights are pretty much commonplace for us content creators, and any of us here at GK can attest that sometimes you're just too damn tired to even think about how not to be tired anymore. Lucky for us, though, Rogue has figured out how to give us those late nights and even earlier mornings the supercharge we all need. Rogue Energy is a low-calorie, no-sugar energy formula that is the perfect alternative to sugar-filled canned energy drinks and sodas. Every formula Rogue Energy produces is designed with optimal levels of high-quality ingredients and no chalky textures. Being the only gaming drink company in the world with 4 unique product lines to suit your task at hand, Rogue Energy strives to improve that in-game performance of gamers, streamers, and content creators everywhere. Look, I love this stuff. I've got 2 tubs at home right now. Your boy is drinking on some caramel vanilla latte in the mornings and sipping on some mango pineapple throughout the day. And if you are wondering how you can get these 2 dope flavors, well, I'm gonna tell you. You can head over to rogueenergy.com and use code GKRAKEN for 10% off your purchase on any shaker or formula tub of your choosing. That is GKRAKEN for 10% off any shaker or formula tub of you'd like. And now, back to your regularly scheduled Good Kraken content.
Well, motherfuck! I did it again! Motherfuck! every time! God damn it! Motherfuck! I can never catch a fucking break for myself, man. Every time I'm this close to having a good episode, this close to doing production perfectly, and then something fucking goes wrong because I forget to hit one goddamn button. And Vandal's over here harassing me in chat. You know what I'm saying? I don't need this. I don't fucking need this. I'm gone. I quit.
Please don't leave. Please don't leave.
I won't leave. Okay. I'll stick around. Only if you stick around and tell people our next story, Genesee.
I sure fucking will. Elden Ring is currently one of the best reviewed games in modern history from Logan Planet, IGN. Oh, Logan Plant. I know how to read.
Logan Planet. That sounds like a good superhero name. Let's go.
Wouldn't it? Honestly, it makes more sense. Elden Ring has been one of the gaming community's most anticipated games for years, and its review scores appear to be living up to the hype. Right now, Elden Ring is one of the highest scoring games on Metacritic and OpenCritic. The two websites compile scores from various outlets, giving an average score that's usually a pretty good indicator of the general critical consensus on a game. Over on Metacritic, the PlayStation 5 version of Elden Ring has a score of 97, tied with the likes of The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Grand Theft Auto 5, and Metroid Prime, and more. Only 4 games have ever scored a 98, and The Legend of Zelda Ocarina?
Yep.
Ocarina of Time stands alone at 99. And on OpenCritic, Elden Ring is currently tied with Super Mario Odyssey for the highest rating on the website at a 97. There are a couple important things to note with Elden Ring's score. First, the scores are incredibly fresh since Elden Ring's review embargo only lifted hours ago, and some reviews that are already out aren't scored yet due to the game's length. New review scores can keep coming in over time, causing Elden Ring's average score to change. Also, both Metacritic and OpenCritic don't encompass many reviews for older games. Metacritic specifically only has a handful of pre-2000 games in its rankings, with all-time greats from consoles like the SNES, okay, not being included at all. Still, it's an impressive achievement from Software. Our Elden Ring review largely agrees with the common consensus. We called the game a masterpiece, saying Elden Ring is one that we'll be looking back on as a game that moved a genre forward.
So, first things first, before we dive into this, I was laughing because I got a couple messages while we were on our ad break, and the couple of messages were from the guitarist for my band who works for Amazon. Okay, he's an Amazon delivery driver, and I got a notification that said your Amazon package was delivered. And I go to look at the picture that was taken for confirmation that my package was delivered, and for the first time, it was a picture of my package with a thumbs up in the picture, and I was like, what the fuck? And then I go to check my messages further in Facebook, and I was like, oh wait, Bryce was probably working today, let's see if this was fucking him. And it was fucking him. Bryce, my guitarist, delivered my package, and because he delivered my package, he took it upon himself to take a picture in front of my car while he delivered my package. I was fucking cracking up over that. Anyways, Devin, my guy, Elden Ring, best reviewed game in modern history. One of the best games reviewed in modern history. What are your thoughts? Let's not dive too deeply. I don't know if you have this for hands-on or not, but does this feel right to you?
I can't say yes or no to that yet.
Okay, fair enough.
I haven't even gotten through 5% of the game.
Okay, sure, fair enough.
You know what I mean? it's so crazy, right? Because Sekiro got Game of the Year, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. These games aren't that accessible of games. They really are not. They are masochistic, like just insanely difficult games,
Right.
right?
Right.
Whether they're good or not, it's still crazy seeing them go as far as they go. Also being well deserved, but the general populace doesn't can't even play these games for the
Yeah.
most part
Correct.
because of
Right.
its difficulty. It is, I mean, Jedi Fallen Order, that was considered a Souls-like, but that is like Souls-like light, very light. Even
Right.
with how
Right.
hard that game gets at some points, it is still a very light version of what is just standard gameplay in these games.
Sure.
Um, it is
I
very
hate
fun
diet games. Hate
when you
'em.
Right. I
start.
know. Right. Right. God, man, can't get enough of that.
um, it's fun like once you get the hang of it and learn how to play it. It is vast, it is expansive, the art style is beautiful, and the story does kind of have like a Lord of the Rings-esque feel to it because it's yeah, I can dive into that later.
Yeah.
But
Sure. 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 I mean, like the reason I ask is because like we have a pretty wild slate of anticipated games this year, right?
yeah,
Between Horizon Forbidden West that just came out, Dying Light 2 just came out this month, Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 is scheduled for this year, Starfield is scheduled for this year,
yeah.
Gotham
God of War,
Knights, Ghostwire Tokyo, God of War Ragnarok is anticipated for this year, Gran Turismo 7, probably not a Game of the Year contender, but Stalker 2, Suicide Squad, Pokemon Legends Arceus came out, Sifu came out. Like, there's a lot of really good game. I'm not even done. Like, the list goes on for Spoken. Like, there's tons more games that are like planned on coming out this year, and people are like seriously saying that this game like is got a really good chance of winning Game of the Year. I'm interested because I started it last night too. I unfortunately spent my 2 of my 3 hours playing it trying to fight the first optional boss in the game, and never beat him. I got him halfway down. I got him halfway there.
wait, which one?
The tree sentinel, the guy on the horse.
Oh yeah.
I
I
spent
so
all my time fighting him over and
let's
over and over.
talk about this here in a
Yeah,
minute
yeah.
because
We'll
like
talk
I
about it
have
later.
so much to say.
I
I
mean,
have
like
so
it's
much to say.
the reviews for this game are like insane. Like people are like this game
Yeah.
is doing something. This game is insanity. It's just like it
If
makes
you
me
guys go to
feel
staff chat, was it I send it in here? I thought I sent it in here. Or no, I think I did it in games. Yeah, games media is where I did it.
in
If you
yeah.
look in gaming chat, look at all those outlets with 10 out of 10s. You got Screen Rant, VGC,
Yeah.
Destructoid, Guardian, GameSpot, freaking IGN, GameSpot. Just literally every major outlet is giving this game a 10 out of 10.
Yeah. It's wild, dude. Like that this game's getting the love that it's getting, and like for a Souls game, you know what I mean? For a Souls game, like a game like this, like sure it'll get some love. It rarely ever gets a 10 out of 10. Now with that said, there's some stuff which again we'll be talking about here in a bit,
Mhm.
but it's cool to think about that a Souls game is starting to really tread those waters correctly and really start to like make a difference in the games industry. Because who the fuck would have thought that a game that would end up with as much social zeitgeist as this would be a Souls game? You know what I mean? It's kind of cool to think about. It's kind of cool to see.
Mhm.
I'm interested in where this fucking takes us. You know, tied with Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, Grand Theft Auto 5, Metroid Prime, and more, including God of War. I know God of War is up there too. That's insane to think about, dude. That's insane to think. And I think it's because we haven't really beaten the game yet, right? It's probably because we haven't like
Exactly.
finished the game, so we're just
And,
like,
dude,
holy shit, really? Like,
I'm gonna be honest. So this is probably gonna take me months, if not all year, to beat this game. I'm just being honest with you
Yeah.
guys because
sure.
like the difficulty is hard, and there are also a lot of games that I am currently playing and are still coming out. And here's the thing: I have this problem where I just want to play all of the games, right? I really do.
Yeah.
But this year, I have a goal that by the end of the year, I'm going to beat every single game that comes out up until October, because, stuff in October is going to happen.
Right. Right.
But every game that I start playing seriously, I want chat to hold me to this. I have to beat.
Okay. We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. Vandal,
because my backlog is ridiculous.
Yeah, goddamn, dude. Goddamn. Now, Vandal, the streamer tier maker, it's true. People were getting real salty on streams yesterday, dude. It was real fucking funny. People were, what the fuck? Why is this game so hard? I'm like, you should have known better. You should have known better before you walked in there.
Yep.
Vandal, you've already failed.
I knew it was going to be hard going into it.
Vandal, you already failed. You can't beat Daisy.
That's a different story.
Oh, Garrick. Oh, you'll finish Elden Ring, dog. He'll make sure of it, dude. He'll make sure of it.
No, Garrick is my teacher. I am his student right now. And the advice that I got from him. Oh, all right. Let's just go.
Yeah, we'll get into it. As a matter of fact, Devin, what do we have next?
Hands on dick.
Hands on dick. Genesee! Tell the people at home, what is Hands on Deck?
Hands on Deck is when we talk about what we have been playing or watching this week.
Yes, Genesee, with that said, what have you been playing or watching this week, babe? Go on, tell me.
Oh my gosh. I have been watching so little. I am attempting to prioritize my mental health, which has been a big thing, and that has been me watching less shit, which my mental health has been getting increasingly better, so there is something there. Maybe watching 8 to 10 hours of media each night isn't the healthiest for me, and sacrificing sleep, maybe that wasn't the best thing. Sure. So I've been watching so fucking little, and the one main thing that I've been watching this week is actually the Wu Assassins. And
that's a good show. It's bad, but it's a good show.
It's a good show.
It's a good bad show, right?
I have such feelings about the Wu Assassins because I saw it and I was like, oh, this looks amazing. And I thought it was new because I had never seen it before, and it was a Netflix original, and I'm always fucking looking at the Netflix originals. But apparently it was just a poorly marketed Netflix original because
very much so.
Netflix is racist. And so it came out in 2019, and I was like, what the fuck? And so I started getting upset because I was like, there's only one season of this, and I'm gonna watch it because it looked straight up my jam. Because the description of it is assassins in San Francisco in Chinatown, and I was like, what? Those all sound like things that I'm into. I love a show that can take a really big city and a very popular city and narrow in on a specific part of it, a real part of it. Right. I am tired of all of the fucking shows about LA and New York that are the glamorous LA and New York, and these bitches can't afford the apartments that they live in. They can't afford to go out to drinks every night with their friends. Don't lie to me. I want to see the people in fucking Chinatown, just going to the store and hanging out, but then also being assassins. That's what I fucking want. That's what I fucking
love that
want.
contrast. I love that contrast. Yeah.
And in terms of how it was made, the production of it is pretty low. The production of it is pretty low.
Sure.
The special effects are awful. The plot line was sloppily put together, but the characters, the actors, the script in terms of dialogue and relationships in the script is phenomenal. All of the big parts that I care about are really, really great. The special effects are really bad.
The special effects are horrible, but the choreography is surprisingly good. That's where this show shines the most, dude. It's anyways.
The choreography, the actors have their shit together in this show. This show doesn't have the business being as good as it is, and the elements that it does really well in. I think mostly because the special effects are blaringly awful in a show that relies a lot on special effects. But I'm really excited because a week ago a movie for this show came out, and
Excuse me? Hold on, excuse me?
Yeah. Yeah, what's it called? What's it called? Let me find this
Hold
shit.
the
Hold
fuck
on.
on. Hold the
Hold the
fuck
fuck
on.
up. Hold the
Hold
fuck
the
up.
fuck up. Hold because now I need to see this too.
Yeah,
Woo
no,
There
you
is a movie
Assassins.
totally
that just
do.
came out based on the Woo Assassins.
That's literally what she's
Fistful of
saying. That's what she's saying.
Vengeance.
Yep.
Fistful of Vengeance.
Oh, dude, I caught my mom watching this the other day. This got horrible ratings. But
Yeah, it
oh my god,
does.
this is a sequel movie. It's a sequel movie to the show.
It's a sequel movie to the show.
Fuck
They
me, I have to
they
watch it now.
they might do a season 2. I think it kind of depends on how the movie goes, which sucks because it's getting terrible fucking
It's probably not
ratings.
gonna
But
do.
I don't know. I mean, the series is not great. I'm in episode 8 right now, and it's like critically I could see how it got reviewed badly, but it's an enjoyable fucking show, and it so many elements of it are really good. Like the story in terms of like the characters and their relationship to each other and like how they're like approaching conflict is amazing. Like it's a very enjoyable show to watch. Now I am nervous because I have not gotten to the end of the season and I'm really worried that it's gonna suck at the end. You know what I mean?
No, I mean like
Um,
it's cool. Like it's a good climax. They have it pay off. There's a couple of things that are very
okay.
like, ooh, second season inbound, but like it's got a good tail off. It's got a good tail off. What I will say that the show does really good is representation. Because
Mhm.
they definitely cast the right people in the right spots, making sure that we're getting lots of Asian folk in here doing Asian people things. And you know that we like to do that. And it's not just the classic like white person fighting bad Asian guy that we see like in a lot of movies. That fucking trope just gets so goddamn tired. So this is a really really cool take on that, and having Homeboy from the Raid as the main character in this movie, but also technically old OG Homeboy who can be seen in John Wick 3, I believe it was. He that dude's an old head. That dude has been around. He's like a fucking 5-time black belt in like 5 different martial arts, dude. Like that dude is a fucking legend. But there's a lot of dudes in the show that are actually like really pivotal actors in like the Asian community, and including the dude from the Mortal Kombat movie, that one character that we thought should not have been there.
He shouldn't have been there
He shouldn't have been there. He shouldn't have been in that fucking
at
movie.
all.
But
At all.
but I originally watched Wu Assassins because I love Iko, the guy from the Raid, and the main character of the show, and I really have loved Catherine Winnick since I was like a teenager. So like I had to fucking watch it. I love those fucking two so damn much. And when I saw that they were in a show together, it's like, oh fuck yeah, let's go. And then it ended up being like almost Netflix B movie sort of like style production. It's not quite Netflix C movie, but it's definitely like in the Netflix B movie area. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, Genesee, if I may,
Mhm.
I would say like people, if you like high fantasy and you like martial arts movies, this is worth the swing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
would agree with that. I would agree with that. I mean, it really also depends on like what you like. It really depends on what you like to watch. Like if you're like a high like you like really like critically acclaimed shit, this isn't your jam. But if you fuck with fantasy, if you fuck with like if you're someone who like I don't know, this is definitely like thinking of Netflix shows like this is better than The Order. That's not a high bar, but it's better than The Order.
Sure.
Fucking The Winx Saga like did great in terms of its like ratings and shit. I thought that was a terrible show. I think this is more enjoyable and like has better things going on than the Winx Saga, than The Order. I mean, The
Sure.
Order was
Sure.
also really badly rated, but I watched it.
Yeah.
It was,
Yeah.
and I found it less enjoyable than this, and I find it taking up space in my brain. So I'm definitely gonna think about the Wu Assassins, like from now
Yeah.
on out. Like
Yeah.
it'll just like live in my brain, and I'll be like, Ooh, remember that one scene in the Woo Assassins? That was fucking slapped.
It's a popcorn show, right? Like
Mm.
that's kind of like that's all it is, and that's fine. You know, like I think that's okay.
Yeah.
Devin would probably say that it's better than Army of the Dead, but that's because Army of the Dead is trash. And he's wrong, but it's but
It is better than trash. Like this show is not trash.
It's
It
not
is better than
trash.
trash.
Yeah, it's
but
not quite
not
trash.
Like it's not gonna rock your world
Yeah,
if you,
there
like
you go,
in
Devin.
the way that you might want it to.
Devin, are you sold?
I've already watched Blue Assassins.
Oh shit!
No
You didn't even
shit.
fucking say anything. You're over there fucking thinking about DayZ instead. you
Well, I would
fucker.
not. Well, I was letting you guys talk it out.
Okay, sure. All right, fair enough.
I mean, to me, it's a mid-ass show.
I mean, it is. It is a mid-ass show. You're
Yeah.
100%, but it's like the upper sector of mid. You know what I mean? It's like
I mean,
almost
I
not
don't really.
mid.
It gets really cheesy and campy.
It does.
really does.
It does.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it does.
And
And we know that
you know
Devin
what- you
can't
know what kind of
translate
show
camp
it is
very
for
well,
me?
So.
It's I want to play my Switch handheld
Wow.
mode
Mhm.
and have something on in the background. That's what kind of TV show that was for me.
Okay, sure.
I could see that. I'll also say, like, I get a little bit iffy about, like, people get, like, really up their ass about how great the show that they love is. If we're being honest with each other, most shows are not phenomenal. Euphoria is a phenomenal show. The way it, like, everything that it does is phenomenal. It is a phenomenally made show.
Right.
People are out here, like threatening to kill people over the Vampire Diaries. Like, I'm sorry, but the Vampire Diaries is not a fucking cinematic masterpiece. But people will really be out here and being like, well, I just don't like the Woo Assassins. It was this, and not just like specifically this, but like all these shows. They're like, but I'd kill someone over the Vampire Diaries. And it's like, honey, sit the fuck down. Like, if that's you, if you want to kill someone over the Vampire Diaries, like, please don't kill people. But like, I get that you like that. That's cool. Why can't we also fuck hard with the Woo Assassins? Like, not everything's gonna be like cinematic masterpiece. And
Listen,
I think
if
we
you
just need
don't-
to be chill with that.
If you don't like the 100, you're fucking dead to me. I'm joking, of course. The 100 is really bad. Devin, what is your one for this week? What did you play or watch?
All
my
right,
baby
all right.
boy?
I'm gonna just mention a small light one real quick.
Oh, here you fucking go, Daisy. Here
I
you
started
fucking-
Reacher.
Oh, okay,
started
okay,
Reacher.
okay.
And yeah, that's a good show. It's
tight,
exactly
dude.
how
It's fucking
Reacher
tight.
should be.
Yeah, it's fucking
It's
tight,
exactly
dude.
how Reacher
It's
should
a
be.
very good fucking show, dude. Another
Yeah,
show that's
and-
arguably maybe mid, but like it's on the upper echelon.
Oh,
of
it's
mid, you know what I'm saying?
it's very upper echelon. It's like like mid. It's like on the line of mid and good.
And like hell yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah,
Because
yeah.
like it feels like a fucking NBC TV show, right? Like, am I watching 24?
but like elevated, right? Like elevated.
It's not
NBC.
as good as 24. It's
like
just
like
not.
if NBC show came out today, right? Like that's kind of
Yeah.
what it feels like.
Like I
right?
feel like
Yeah.
I'm watching like CIS or some shit. You know,
Mhm. Tennessee Watch It. It's a good
NCIS.
It's a very good whodunit. It's a very good
Yeah.
whodunit. It's free on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, but
Oh,
Reacher's
yeah.
just a badass.
Yeah, he's a badass,
Like,
and he's like,
you
he's
know,
a fucking snack.
my favorite
Anyways,
thing. He's like, I'm gonna break 3 of your hands, and but there's 4 of us. Yeah, one of you has to drive to the hospital.
I fucking love it, dude. Anyways, what's your big one? What's your main one?
But yeah, good show, Amazon original. Check it out. My big one. So DayZ, guys. No kidding.
You motherfucker! I'll end the stream right now. Right now.
I will turn this car around.
No, for all those who do know about the DayZ exploits, shit's get wild. I've actually started capturing gameplay that I'm gonna be putting something together for y'all. But the big one is Elden Ring. Now I
Fuck
know
yes,
we're
let's
not
go, baby.
talk about this one too, so this is probably gonna be like a little bit of
I don't have a lot to say, so you will kind of take the forefront to this. I don't have a lot to say because I only technically played 3 hours, and 3 hours of that was spent technically on a 5-minute part of the game. So,
Yeah.
like,
so
go on.
like beautiful game. Story setup, awesome. There's an Elden Ring, all powerful Elden Ring that gets shattered
right.
and spread across the lands of the
Mhm.
land in between. It's like
The
in
land
between the afterlife and the
in
world of the
between.
living.
Yes.
Yep. So and there are powerful figures who have these shards and who are fighting to gather these shards and holding power,
Yeah, shards.
right?
Yes, of
And
course.
you're out there trying to gather the power.
Yes.
This is when I say it's kind of Lord of the Rings-esque, right?
Right.
Right?
Right.
Yeah, just a little, like
You're
Rings
trying
of
to
Power and
become
stuff
the
like that.
Elden Lord, right? That's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
this-
exactly. To become the Elden Lord.
Mhm.
Well, it has perfect adventure set up, with the story and blah blah blah.
If I could,
Yeah.
yes. Hi, Ernell Pierce of goodkraken.com.
Yes. Yes.
Did you become the Elden Lord yet?
No.
No,
No.
no,
No.
no.
So I go. I accidentally on stream skipped the tutorial because my high ass is like, let's go kill some shit.
How'd you do that?
Because it said down beneath lies a cave of blah blah blah, and I didn't know that was the tutorial dungeon, right? Because in a lot of videos I heard that, like, in a lot of Dark Souls and Soulsborne games or whatever you call them, they'll put like the final boss or like the final dungeon right at the beginning of the game, and you can accidentally wander into it. So I was going to the game thinking that.
Yeah, not really. Like, kind of, but yeah.
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 So I go straight out into the open world right away. I'm like, ooh, it's so pretty, so much detail. Look at the flowers. Look at the water.
Look at the water.
With you in the water.
Look at the water. Classic GK moment. Yeah, I love that. I love that.
Ernell popped in stream the other night when I was playing Witch Queen.
Holy fucking shit.
Right
so
as
funny.
I came up to a moment of actually really great water graphics too. And I said it right as he got in, and he
Oh my
fucking
God.
heard it.
I came in to watch, and literally as I clicked it open, because there's like a load second where it like pops the Twitch stream, then I have to do the ad or whatever. The ad goes away, but then it starts, and literally the first thing to come into my ears was like, "Look at the water." And I was like, and he started laughing, and he was like, "Yeah, it's a joke for GK," and I was like, "God, you did not just fucking do that." As I come into the stream.
I
didn't even know you were there too.
I have not watched a single stream of you guys, and I have seen/heard Devin talk about water in a video game like at least 3 times.
Water is like one of the hardest things for for development.
Yeah.
So
that
when you
checks out.
see it be very fluid and work with physics and everything, like it's very easy to
Devin is
give it
justified.
compliments.
It's just funny. It's funny.
I
at
don't
this
know
point.
shit
Like,
about video game development, but I do know stuff about like animation and graphic design with water, and that is like across the
Water
board in
real
every
fucking hard.
visual media that you could make is very hard.
every medium.
I mean,
water
if
is
you
fucking
watch
hard.
behind the scenes for like Pixar movies and Disney animated movies, it takes them like a year to develop the water on every movie that has water. Fucking Frozen, fucking Moana. Watch them behind the scenes of that shit. It'll make you really respect water.
Water, as Chase says in chat, water, which, by the way, hi, Chase, baby. Water, fire, I'm also going to add fur. Fur is really fucking hard. In
That
any
kind of
sort
coincides
format.
with hair.
Yeah, hair and fur are really, really fucking difficult.
But-
Anyways, though, look at the water.
Speaking of technical achievements, though, I do want to mention the detail in Elden Ring.
Shockingly
like,
good, right?
Amazing, like
Yeah.
especially with the hair too. So like you'll see in a lot of video games, it's like if you make a custom character and you have like really big hair that's kind of like all over the place, when you put on a helmet, sometimes you'll see that hair like clip out through the helmet, in like very unrealistic ways, like where it's just going through a piece of metal all of a sudden, but there was so much attention to detail when they developed this game that your hairstyle actually changes a little bit depending on what you wear. And for instance, I chose like a long hair look that was kind of like a ponytail with like some like hair in the front. When I put this helmet on, you could see like strands of the hair just coming out where the like the opening is, but the rest of it was just like, wearing a fucking hat. You can't see shit, which is actually really cool. And like the cape moves very fluid as well. The physics are really good. and stuff
the
like that.
the NPCs and like enemies and stuff move very fluidly too. Like I was
Mhm.
like trying to analyze the tree sentinel in the very first opening parts of the game over and over and over again, trying to read his attack cues, and I noticed like immediately off the bat the motions of the enemies just feel so much more fluid now, right? Like they move in a way that
Mhm.
actually feels like it makes sense and not like them breaking their shoulder to try to hit you in that direction and their arms swinging around all fucking weird and shit. Like that actually feels like correct. It feels like they're moving in a way that feels realistic. And that's something that the prior games have definitely lacked in prior like Soulsborne titles. They like you're right. This is super fluid.
Yeah, yeah. Now to the gameplay.
Yes. Hmm.
So immediately I go off and I see like 3 gargoyles. I'm like, oh, lesser enemies.
Love
Let's go.
gargoyles. Love me some
Let's go.
gargoyles.
Let's go.
Hmm.
I try to fight them 3 times in a row. I don't even kill one of them, and they work my shit within like 30 seconds.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm gonna beat the fuck out of these guys. So I went there over and over.
Uh-huh.
Probably it took me about 7 times total, like counting those 3,
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
I killed all 3 of them. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did it. I did it. I figured out how to kill the lesser enemies.
Yep.
Right. So then I started farming it. I just kept going back, and it got to
Yep.
the point where they couldn't even touch me. You know?
Yep. Yep.
I'm like, okay,
Yep.
okay, I get going. So I start exploring. I see that tree sentinel. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
why would
Mhm.
they put him in the beginning area? He looks intimidating as fuck.
Yep.
You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yep.
So
And he is. And he is.
yeah. So I go inside the little chapel right there, hit the grace. I talk to the merchant. I'd like pick up my smithing stone and all that.
Mhm,
I'm like,
mhm.
all right, let's see if I can sneak around this tree sentinel. Let's see how this goes. You know what I mean? So I'm like sneaking around, hiding in bushes and behind rocks and stuff. And then he goes down to the end, and I peek my character out from this rock, and he's all the way down at the end of the hill, right? The path.
Yeah.
He fucking sees me from that far away and gets alerted and starts chasing me. And this is happening on stream. And I just start going, no, fuck. And I start running away.
Look
And
at the water.
I'm dodge rolling.
He's like-
I get away from him. Keep in mind, I didn't know you can lock on to enemies yet. As well,
Oh no!
because I didn't do the tutorial.
Yeah.
Oh my
Sure.
gosh.
So I'm dodge rolling and I'm getting away from him. And I run. I'm like, oh, the chapel's right there. I'm going to run inside the chapel. I'll be safe, right? This motherfucker starts knocking down the walls and pillars to get to me.
Yep. Yeah.
And that's when I start going, like, that high-pitched scream that people put in their YouTube video? That's when I start doing, what the fuck? No! Why?
Yeah.
Long story short, he hits me like 2, maybe 3 times, and I'm dead.
You poor bastard.
And then that's when I go, all right, this is Elden Ring. This is what this game's gonna be like. So
welcome to
I
it.
started
baby.
over, not once, but twice, and made new characters. And there's like actual just like soldiers in the game now, like human soldiers, versus like where you were just fighting like demons and creatures in all the other games.
Sure.
I got to the point now where I can clear a whole camp. I can fight mini bosses. I found another cave where another boss is at that's like lesser than the tree sentinel. So I am now on this mission to just put myself through torture and train myself to where I can play this game. And I'm thinking I'm getting a good hang of it. And I was streaming my gameplay to Ernell last night post stream, and you could definitely tell a stark difference to when I started playing to when I ended my stream at the end of that. Because remember, I just kept clearing the camp over and over.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So I think I'm getting it. I will keep you guys updated. Elden Ring is a hard ass game. It's beautiful. I'm really stoked to see what the story does and to progress and see where it takes me.
Cool. I'm down. I'm down. We will definitely get updates from you because I kind of want to just keep like hearing you kind of drop in like, oh, I beat blah 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 in Elden Ring, because that's kind of like what the Dark Souls dialogue turns into eventually.
Mhm.
Is like, oh, dude,
Mhm.
did you beat blah blah blah? And you're like, oh fuck, no, not yet. I got worked by him the other day though. And you're like, oh, okay, sick. It just kind
Yeah.
of becomes like all of us collectively updating each other on like that fucked
Yeah.
up boss that we like fought the other day and whether or not we've beaten them yet. That's kind of what the conversation's going to
Mhm.
be for a while.
There is one thing too. The game in the previews they put a heavy emphasis on being able to co-op with multiple friends in the game. However, there is a lot of server issues right now, and even I was just reading an article this morning that a lot of people on Series X specifically are having a hard time connecting to the From Software like servers at all. Like we can't even get in, can't even log into it. So
Okay.
um
Okay.
so that
I
is
see.
one thing that I know that they're working on.
Okay. Cool. Well, I'm sure they'll have that fixed pretty soon. It's just there's a lot of people playing Elden Ring right now, so you know, be patient. Vandal in chat. It's actually to show you at an early point that you can move on and get stronger to come back. Yeah, the tree sentinel. Yeah, because that's supposed to be just the example of like the Metroidvania thing that I was telling you about in like Souls games, that like you don't have to fight this guy. You can come back and take him on if you're getting your ass whooped. Garrick is in chat. Fuck Margit, stupid boss. But Garrick was getting worked pretty hard last night after he hopped off Devin. He was getting real frustrated with Margit and like how he was. Because there's a big thing in Dark Souls, in Souls games, where like when you roll to dodge out of an enemy attack, you should be able to actually dodge the enemy attack. And this guy is just locking right on Garrick every time. So Garrick was getting real frustrated last night. It's fucking funny, dude. It was funny.
I think there's an emphasis on using the shield block in the game now,
Yeah.
because like it if you block and you're facing the enemy, it will 100% block that attack and not and it won't the only way that it can really penetrate your shield is if they're doing like a power attack, stagger attack type of thing.
Yeah.
But all normal attacks can be blocked now with a shield.
Right.
So that's I think that's the big emphasis on what makes the game slightly easier than previous installments, because it's not just about dodging or parrying anymore. You can do all three.
Yeah. Garrick accidentally didn't find the chick to level up, and I was basically doing it as hard mode. He skipped a part on accident, didn't see a part.
Oh yeah, because that chick, she helps you level up and she gives you your horse.
Yeah, but you don't get it if you don't actually rest at the place. Because he only activated it, he didn't rest at it, so she didn't pop up the way that she was supposed to. It was fucking funny, dude. Anyways, I actually only have a bit of a short one today. I've been real busy with this transition with my new job and stuff, so I haven't got a chance to really like full blown play a lot. Besides like maybe an hour of Horizon Forbidden West tonight if I can help it, and then like a little bit of Elden Ring last night. But I have been in my passing moments watching a metric fuck ton of Attack on Titan, baby. Let's fucking go, Devin. Give me a hand. Let's fucking do it,
I
baby.
fucking
Let's
told
go.
you, didn't I?
Dude, I got to the introduction of the armored woman Titan in season 1. I got to that part.
Genesaw, you should watch this show too.
You should watch the show. You should watch the
show?
show. It's Attack on Titan.
Attack on
It's on
Titan.
Netflix. She's gonna put it in her notes. She's gonna put it in her schedule.
I am.
For us. Yeah, female Titan. It was the female armored Titan. I was like shocked, and I'm like, they're kind of like trying to figure out who this Titan is and like why she exists and what is going on. And I'm like, holy shit, I need to know who the fuck this Titan is, dog. This is wild, bro. This is crazy.
Yeah.
But she was just lighting people up. He was lighting people the fuck up. I was like, holy shit, who is this bitch? Like, it's wild, dude. This show is getting real fucking cool, real fucking fast. Like, at first, I thought the peak was like, oh, they're gonna start killing fucking Titans. That's tight. That's cool. That's fucking ill, right? But there's a lot going on I did not suspect that they were gonna get into, and I'm fucking here for it, baby.
It is not as simple as they're just being Titans. I'll tell you that.
I know, but unfortunately, there's only one season on Netflix. So I'm gonna have to get your Hulu here pretty soon, Devin, because I'm gonna have to catch up.
Because it's all on Hulu, baby.
I know, dude. I'm gonna have to get your
It's the
Hulu
best.
from me.
It's the best place to watch anime.
Because I'm thinking is I'm gonna watch the first season, and then I'll get your Hulu from you, and then I'll watch Demon Slayer season 2, and then I'll finish the rest of Attack on Titan.
Vandal, ill 2022.
Vandal,
Garrick, you
I've
might have
had
to
it.
let me borrow that Funimation one too, because Crunchyroll app sucks ass. Logs me out all the time and doesn't let me sign in.
Dude, oh, Reggie just got here in time for anime talk. Yeah, dude, I am fucking stoked about Attack on Titan. I'm really, really glad that you guys have convinced me to finally drop some
Later, Vandal.
some time to bye Vandal, we love you, dude. To buy some time into like investing some energy into these two just like really good anime shows, because like I was telling you guys before, I fell off anime really hard a long time ago. Like I tried. Attack on Titan was the last one that I really tried, and even then something happened. I just like got like off track. Something happened where I just didn't finish the first season. Vandal. Oh no, I was expecting an empty threat time.
No. I thought it was
Vandal,
hilarious.
You actually have to do a little something more than that for me to time you out. Like I don't know.
You're talking to the king of gaslighting right now.
Yeah.
That the one screaming Polynesian ocean shrine.
Listen. Don't start projecting on me because you hate Division 2, all right? I don't need this.
I don't. It's fine. It's all right. You just
Anyways,
went after Chase. So
Garrick, have you seen
Gaslight?
My Hero yet? I did not watch My Hero yet.
ooh,
No.
yeah, you gotta watch that too. After
God
these.
damn, dude. It's just like there's so
And
many just
Jujutsu
like
Kaisen as well.
there's no. I watched Jujutsu. Kaisen.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, that's a good show. I can't believe this guy doesn't like Division 2. That's what I'm saying, Larry. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying, dude. That's my next one, Garrick. Okay, all right. Yeah, no, I'm stoked that I'm finally getting time to catch up on these animes, because I've been thoroughly impressed one by one that these animes fucking exist. Because, and Genesee, this is to pitch you on this, Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan, arguably some of the best anime I've experienced.
Or TV just in general.
I mean, almost. There's some pretty good fucking TV these days, but like,
There is some really
there's
good fucking
it's
TV.
The stories are incredible.
it's very, very good.
You know I'm a story whore.
And see, that's the thing, is like I know that
Yeah.
like anime is super niche, right? It's super niche, and it's not for everybody, and I totally get that. But a lot of times it's not for everybody because they're perceiving it as like this is a kid show, and they're not really paying attention to what's actually happening in the story. And so that's why there's people that don't watch anime at all. And like
FLCL is great.
FLCL, yeah. Which one's FLCL?
Fooly Cooly.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched that yet. Okay.
You haven't? Dude, that's been out for like 15 years.
Yeah,
20 years,
I haven't checked that out
actually.
yet. Damn, yeah, I know. See, I'm told you guys, I'm slacking. But there's a lot of people that just don't like anime, and I know, Reggie. I know. I'm sorry. There's a lot of people that just don't like anime, and even for like me, like anime was sort of like a very half in, half out sort of thing. Like I grew up on like Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh! I watched like Tenchi Muyo. I watched Gundam. There's a lot like Cowboy Bebop. Like I watched a lot of stuff originally from when I was like a kid. That's like 15 years in the future of his vocabulary. Okay, now Vandal's getting timed out.
No, if you time him out, I'll reverse it.
Oh, you motherfucker. You
happening?
can't do that to me. Don't fucking do that to me, Devin, you piece of shit. You motherfucker.
Oh, he's right.
Oh my
God damn it. I hate it here. I love you, Vandal. Anyways, it just, I don't know. I'm stoked about these shows. I'm stoked to have them. I'm stoked to experience them finally. And now we're going to get Genesee into them. And now me and Genesee can dweeb out together about how cool something is in an anime that is like 10 years old. So let's
I
watch
just
it.
want to say this, though.
You.
I
Yeah.
have been telling Ernell to watch these shows for like 6 months.
What finally
Off and
did
on.
it?
You've
What
also
finally
been telling me
know.
to play DayZ for a fucking year. God, I'm sick of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I know Garrick is looking at buying it.
Don't do it, Garrick. Don't
Vandal
do it.
plays it.
Don't do it,
Logan
Garrett.
plays it.
Don't do it.
Josh plays it.
Don't do it. Don't
Peer
do it.
pressure. I'm making
See,
pressure.
there you
I
go.
showed him my Mandalorian outfit that I have for my character yesterday.
I say this like every time I'm fucking on here, but like there really is something to timing. I really truly believe there is something to like watching something at the right time, because you can watch a really great show at the wrong time and not vibe with it. Like I still haven't finished the fucking Mandalorian because I
Used.
just I I
Oof.
like I keep watching it and like not being totally committed, and it's something I want to be committed to. Like I want to experience it in the right time, and I only have a few episodes left, and I honestly like can't remember most of what happened to the Mandalorian because I wasn't emotionally attached because I didn't watch it at the right time. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting to be emotional, and then I'm gonna hop into the fucking Mandalorian, and I'm gonna.
Genesaw. I'm glad you're waiting
know.
though, because that show does deserve
It
you to-
deserves.
yeah, it deserves that sort of emotional attachment to it.
It
For sure.
deserves my heart and soul, and my heart and soul is not in it right now, and that makes me feel terrible because I want to be in it, but
Yeah.
you just gotta wait. You gotta wait till the time is right, and he waited, and now he's fucking in it.
Speaking
Right.
of heart and soul, I've been watching Ozark, and I watched an episode recently that made me open mouth sob. hmm
You know, I opened the episode with Devin's being fucking adorable today, and I feel like that was really cute.
Speaking of cute, Devin, could you tell the people what our cute next segment is? Cutie boy.
Jesus
Tell us
Christ!
the Division 2 hour. Tell us that. I know you hate that shit. I know you hate that fucking game.
It's the gallows.
Garrick, ooh woo. Ooh woo, Devin. Devin, ooh woo. Guys, today for the gallows, what we are doing is a very special little thing here. Where today, instead of talking about some crazy, one-off subject or a review or something like that, today we're having a fun little conversation. Where today we are going to be talking about our favorite.
Today. Jesus
Come on,
Christ! Are
fella.
you reading something that you edited?
Yeah, today.
That was so mean, Devin. That wasn't cute.
No, it's me. There's background to that. There's background to
I know
that.
there is. I was there for that background.
Oh
At least
yeah, that
one of
wasn't
them.
cute, Devin. Fuck off.
It wasn't cute, Devin.
Ooh woo,
Are you
Devin. That
kidding
was
me?
very not
This
ooh woo of
motherfucker
you.
can gaslight me, and I can't do that shit to him.
Listen, you don't have to project
Mom,
your
Jill.
feelings against Division 2 onto me. All right, I don't need this. I deserve better.
Oh
All
my
right, I
God.
deserve ooh woo, Devin. I deserve ooh woo, Devin. Today, we are pitching some of our movie ideas. Vade will just get better at gaslighting Devin. Oh, I've gotten better. I tried to tame it because I don't want Devin to actually get upset. You know what I'm saying? I tried to be a good boy.
No, it's
to
because
some
you went
extent.
after everybody a couple weeks ago.
He didn't go after me.
Can't stop, won't stop. You're right. You and Raven are off limits for the gaslighting. You know what I mean? You guys are off
I
limits
do.
for the gaslighting.
I do.
It's
I
these
know what you
fuck
mean.
faces over here that No, I mean out gaslight Ernell. There you go, Devin.
Oh,
You have
I
to
can.
out-gaslight
Yeah.
me.
I actually can.
We'll see. We'll see
Honestly-
about that. We'll see about that, baby. It's war.
Just too nice.
It's war. Let's fucking go.
Naomi and I are 100% on the train of gaslight, gatekeep, put your mom in jail 2022.
see, Garrick
Garrick
is
says,
there with
"Eat
me.
my entire asshole."
Garrick
Because
is there
I
with
love
me.
you, Garrett.
Because I gaslit the shit out of him. Too. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a horrible human being.
Honestly,
Guys.
the shit that you put me on, all of you, well, except for Xander. Xander was wonderful. Love you, Xander. The shit that the two of you put me through on fucking Thursday, gaslight the fuck out of each other. I don't give a fuck.
That's not including me.
I know, it wasn't including Devin. But Garrick and Ernell deserve to be gaslit as all shit. Mostly Ernell.
Yeah, mostly not.
Guys, today what we're doing is giving you two each of our movie pitches, some ideas that we had that we think of movies that would be absolutely fucking so good, so much fun, things that we want to make come to life. That this can be prior franchises, sequels to prior franchises that we want to come back, or it can be original ideas. Either way, we're going to do two each going in rotation, and our lovely Genesee is going to take us off right now. Genesee, what is your first movie pitch? Give it to us, baby.
My first movie pitch. I'm surprised I didn't make like a PowerPoint presentation for y'all.
Hold on.
I really should have.
Actually, I have an idea. Chat, what we want you guys to do is for each one of our movie pitches, we want you guys to give us your rating in chat. Tell us what you think. Like I would say give us how much money you would give us for a budget to create this movie on a scale of like 1 to like a million. Just give us that. Give us your budget.
100,000.
$100,000 to $1 million. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
like
there you go.
that.
100,000 to $1 million.
One being 100,000 and 10 being $1 million.
I like this.
I like that. Okay. My movie pitch. My first
Let's
movie
go.
pitch
Let's fucking do it.
is a rom-com,
Okay.
but lesbian.
Okay.
And
All right, of
so
course.
what's going to happen is there's an American student who goes to Italy for study abroad for her last year of college. And she regularly goes to this one coffee shop in town, like pretty close-ish to the university, like every day to like study and read and whatnot. Because she's in Italy. And what else are you going to do but eat pasta and drink, espresso and shit all fucking day? And gelato.
Garrett's taking his money away. He's taking his money back right now. He's like, fucking, there's tons more to do in Italy.
You homophobic asshole. No, I'm just kidding. I love you. So,
Vandal 0 out of 10 for Italian racism. That's not real. That's not fucking real. You know what? You get 800,000 from me right now. That's what you get so far, and I'm not even done hearing it.
Also wine. Okay, so she goes to this coffee shop every day, meets this barista who is like she's given mad like angry goth femme vibes, and she walks up to our little American foreign exchange student and is talking mad shit on like everything that she reads, like kind of bullying this little American in her coffee shop, right? And so at first the American is like, fuck you. I'm not into this. What? And so she keeps coming back into the coffee shop, and they have this little like repartee, thing going on. And then, of course, because they're gay, they have the same social circles, like totally on accident. So they keep like showing up at the same fucking parties, the same hangouts, going to the same movies with their friends. And she's like, wow, I can't fucking get away from this barista. Then one night they're like hands brush, and they're just a little bit too close to each other. And then they're like, and they can't keep their hands off of each other.
Okay.
So they hook up one night, and then they're like, what? And then they actually start talking, and the barista's like, well, yeah, I was just being mean to you because I thought that you were cute. And she was like, what? Because that is 110% a thing that women do to each other, and I don't know why we do it, but it works every fucking time.
For sure. That's fair.
Anywho.
That's fair.
So then they like have their falling in love montage, and the big conflict of the movie is, of course, that the American is graduating and is gonna have to leave the country. But they're like falling in love, and like one of them is gonna think that they can make it work long distance and the other one doesn't. And then they're gonna end up getting married so that she can get a visa.
I like it. That's
my movie.
Devin, what's your budget you're giving her?
Let's see, rom-com. Well, okay, my question is, who would be starring in it?
That's a great fucking question. I feel like we were all super pumped when Kristen Stewart was going to star in Happiest Season. I feel like she would be a good contender, but she's a little bit old to be playing a college student at this point. So maybe someone like, oh man, who's the vibes? I'm trying to think of like big American actresses right now who would be really fun. Zendaya.
There you go.
Zendaya.
That's a fair one.
And then I don't know many Italian actresses. I can think of a few Spanish ones off the top of my head, but I can't think of Italian ones. So let's look this shit up really quick. Italian actresses.
I'm gonna be honest. I do not have any casting picks at all.
I might have to do some of mine on the fly. I'm getting some ideas. I'm like thinking about it.
I think that this is a great idea, though. I love it. I definitely have ideas for my other movie pitch.
Just use an American with a bad accent. Yeah, Brad Pitt.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. This is gonna be a decent fucking movie. These are all men. I said actresses, you whores.
Vandal says just use an American with a bad
Man,
accent.
Italy
right?
being misogynistic. Damn.
For Garrick,
Yeah.
non-traditional students could be a move. There you go.
What non-traditional students in what regard?
I mean, like, just generally speaking, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I give the budget of $600,000 because it's a rom-com.
I'll take that. Oh,
okay.
Sean Connery pretending
don't-
to be Spanish while
honestly-
using his Scottish.
Shut up.
Yes, I love you.
Arrivederci.
Oh, okay, wait. I don't know. She might be a little too old, but this woman is beautiful, and I can't take y'all seriously. I just,
You said it.
oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm looking at
No.
it wasn't that funny. I'm sorry. It was
I'm literally laughing at him.
Can you fucking imagine? He's like, fuck. That's so stupid. Sean Connery trying to be sad. I'm sorry. Continue. Just go. Just go. I'm gonna mute myself.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, guys. All right. But yeah, Genesee, I think that would be funny. Who's the girl? Also, from the Queen's Gambit.
Oh my
seems
god,
like-
I love her.
You know who I'm talking about,
Anya
right?
Taylor.
Yeah,
She
Anya
seems
Taylor
like
loves
she's
Joy.
in that age range, like even not being like
Yeah.
the Italian barista, but at
But
least like
being
a
in it.
friend of
Yeah.
the US character, you know.
Also,
But-
the actress who plays who's the lead in Rain.
Yeah.
Oh god, I can't remember her name. I don't know if she can do an Italian accent. She's definitely not Italian, but like I would be down. I would prefer obviously like people of that like I don't know, like people like Italian people playing Italian people and whatnot.
Yeah, sure.
But if I had to choose someone who wasn't Italian, I would absolutely. What the fuck is her name? I love her. I'm gonna look it up on my computer. Do you know who I'm talking about? What the fuck? Adelaide Kane. Adelaide Kane.
Okay.
Do you
Okay.
you know her?
Mhm,
Do you know
mhm.
her? Yeah, she's amazing. She's queer. She's fucking beautiful. She like man, put her in a goddamn like lacy black crop top with a bra underneath with some fucking skinny jeans and combat boots. She's
You're-
my fucking barista. She
I
is my
love
fucking
your
barista.
you already envisioned the gay barista look. You had that ready to go. Like
I had that ready
I
to
see it.
go.
I see it.
A little
I love
apron,
it. I love it.
Well,
All right.
little tiny
Who's next?
around the waist.
Devin, let's fucking
Yeah.
go, baby. What's yours? What's your movie pitch?
All right, so this isn't a hard reach because they announced that this movie is coming, but I have an idea on how this movie should go.
Okay. All right.
So,
Fuck. Karen clipped me. God damn
I
it.
just saw the
I'm
clip.
gonna have my meltdown clipped out of my fucking. God damn it. Thank you, Garrick.
Anyways, we know there's a BioShock movie coming. We know that Netflix is doing it. We do not know who's starring in it, and we do not know the plot of what they are doing because
Okay.
in the world of BioShock, every universe is connected, and in every universe there's a lighthouse. So they could do whatever the fuck they want with that information if they're sticking to canon.
Okay.
Now, me specifically though, I would love to see the Fall of Rapture, which is the underwater city that the first and second game are based in. Because before the Fall of Rapture, it was actually a highly functional underwater city, very like 1950s, 1960s esque timing, like post World War II and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I'd love to see that fully realized in that world, with a transition of it going to shit and the splicers coming about from people getting powers and like using drugs all the time and the horrific things that happened, because there are a ton of audio logs in that game that kind of explain that stuff, and they could use that lore from the game and fully realize it.
Okay. So how do we get there?
I want it to be a character who is like just not really making it in regular life. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Maybe a character that went to war, you know, and somehow like won like a ticket lottery that he couldn't pay his way into it. Right?
Okay.
We know that Chris Evans is actually being considered for the lead role, and I could totally see him play like a post World War II war hero type of person who can't make money, trying to work like in New York or something like that, just barely scraping by, and he gets like some sort of like lottery pick to go to the new world of Rapture for, you know, possible riches and all that stuff, and he goes down there and he tries to fit in. And he notices the scandalous things and the sketchy things that are going on, and slowly they are, you know, the city of Rapture is degrading, and we see things like Big Daddies and Little Sisters and Splicers and stuff like that. And the story could be him just trying to get out of Rapture.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. I like that. That's a good story. Reggie asked, "Do the two from Infinite show up?"
I don't know. See, that's the thing. They could do a lot with that.
No, but this is your pitch, though. This is your pitch. What would you want?
You know what?
What do you want?
Let's say yes. Let's say yes, because this could leave it open for possible sequels or maybe even a series afterwards.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Who is playing Andrew Ryan?
Says Garrick. Yes.
Dude, honestly,
who you casting? Let's hear it.
Honestly, Colin Farrell.
As Andrew Ryan, really? You can see Colin Farrell doing the "Would You Kindly," huh?
Dude, look at him as fucking Penguin now. Talk about character acting.
That's true. That's fair.
You can't even fucking tell that's Colin Farrell anymore.
Colin Farrell in a suit. He does look good in a suit. I will give him that. He does look good in a suit.
Either him. Oh God, who would be a good choice?
I would say, Who's kind of a skeezy looking
Matthew
dude?
McConaughey. He's got that draw.
I said who looks like a skeezy dude in this suit. You said Matthew McConaughey with no hesitation.
Okay, we've all seen Wolf of Wall Street.
Honestly, I was kind of on the fence, but you got me there. That sounds like a good time.
Evan Peters, dude, I could totally see Evan Peters in this movie. I don't know as Andrew Ryan specifically though.
I like that.
Of course, I know. Jesse just added $100 to your budget for that.
I could see Evan Peters being like a character that is like along with the main character. And why do I see him like being somebody who like from maintenance, you know, at Rapture? Mm-hmm. Would that make sense? You know?
Yeah. Okay.
Especially like when it gets to the splicers and like them trying to escape.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm. Who plays Booker DeWitt though? If he shows up from Infinite.
Shit, Reacher, dog.
I was gonna say, yeah, actually, that would be good because Booker DeWitt is a pretty fucking big ass dude in the game.
Yeah, I think he would nail that. I think he'd have a lot of fun with that.
What about Henry Cavill?
Nah, he's too suave, right? I feel like he's too suave.
Do you think
like,
so?
I feel like Booker DeWitt in Infinite, and I know this is hard for Genesee to really like grasp onto because she hasn't played the game. But
ooh, Jamie Lannister! Holy shit!
Wait, but I have a question on the Henry Cavill thing, because there's suave Henry Cavill and then there's grimed up Henry Cavill that we have in The Witcher. So you could do either.
Yeah.
That's the question.
When I say Booker DeWitt kind of came off to me as like the rugged, like you know, I work on cars kind of guy. You know what I mean? Like that kind of fucking dude. Alexander Skarsgård. Oh, that's a good choice, Larry. Yeah. Jamie Lannister, I think, would be a good choice too. He does a very good rugged character. And we saw that in a lot of Game of Thrones, dude. I think that would be good.
Andrew Lincoln as well from The Walking Dead.
Oh, I like that. I like the fuck out of that. Okay, so let's backtrack for a second. Genesee, what is the name of your movie?
Oh fuck, the rom-com.
Do you have a name for it?
It's gonna be so. I don't have a name for it, but it should be something very cheesy, like Something Away or
A Cup of Love.
A Cup of Love.
Yeah.
Like something really cheesy, but not like. I don't want it to be like. I don't want there to be like pasta or like gelato in the title, even though I do imagine them eating a lot of pasta and gelato.
I hate this so much. I hate it so much. I fucking love that. I love
Gelato Love.
Gelato Love. Holy fucking shit. Garrick is puking right now as he's listening to Gelato Love.
I'm so sorry. We're not titling it that, but
Yeah. Vano said you're losing money.
No, we're not doing this. See, I don't want it to be like a caricature of Italian culture. I want it to be a representation of like an Italian woman and like Italian people, and then also like study abroad students and like capturing the wide like range of like what Emily in Paris thinks it's doing and what it does sometimes. You know,
there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
There are times when Emily in Paris really gets the like she's in France and the French people want her to shut the fuck up. Like that needs to be a real part of it. You know, I think
Gelato Love solid. Devin, what is your BioShock? Because here's the deal. I think we're only gonna have time to do one each. So I just want to make sure that we're solidifying this. So Devin.
So for Andrew Ryan, if we're only doing one, I think Andrew Lincoln should play Andrew Ryan.
Yeah,
because him in a suit is dapped up.
Yeah, I could get the would you kindly out of him. I think he would.
Would you
fit that?
Yeah,
Vandal, leave it alone.
Yeah. No.
So what's the title of your BioShock movie, Devin?
BioShock: The Fall of Rapture.
I like that. Fall of Rapture.
It's simple to the point, and anybody who's played the games can expect exactly what this is. Daniel Radcliffe for Andrew Ryan.
Honestly, I could see that.
Yeah,
I think Daniel Radcliffe could pull off a skeezy dude in a suit really well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You could totally pull that off.
Harry Potter, arguably skeezy.
Obviously disgusting, right? Like a lot of us knew that from day one. You know what I'm saying?
Now You See Me Too, or like he was a bad guy in another movie.
Yeah. Now You See Me. Yeah, that's right.
Do you guys watch Guns Akimbo?
No, God, no. You would not catch me spending a minute on that fucking movie.
Why, dude? It's totally like Hardcore Henry.
Fucking Vandal, he played a flying flatulent corpse. He can play anything. So his Army Man Radcliffe got range.
That was fucking filmed.
Listen,
that was the Swiss Army Man, right? That was fucking filmed in Humboldt County when I was there.
Oh, of course.
Just saying.
Of course. All right, so we only have time for me to do one. So I was hoping to get to my banger secondly and kind of give you guys my floppy one.
Honestly, same.
Chat, what's your budget for Devin? Genesee, what's your budget for Devin?
It's out of $1 million, so I'll give him like. It's rough because 7.5 like literally wouldn't pay for anything. But if we're thinking on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it like a 7.5.
So $750,000. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Devin, you get an 800,000. You know what? No, you're gonna get 850,000 from me because I feel like BioShock needs the higher production in order to be successful as a franchise, as a follow to a franchise. Genesee's gets less just because like it's a rom-com, right? Like you could do more with less.
That was my thought process.
We need less money.
You don't need like a lot of special effects and stuff like that.
No.
Let's see, Vandal. Hi, I'm with EA. Here's 10. Garrick, I've given Pod Mom a 6.5 because I love a good rom-com, but 8 because I just love BioShock. Fair,
Yeah.
fair. Reggie, general budget as 6 for a movie, 8 for a series. Davoon, 9 for a starter. There you go. There you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I too have a comedy movie for you guys. This movie is called The Round Table. Okay, and this is a story of King Arthur, but it is a variant story of King Arthur because this is the story of King Arthur getting his sword and deciding it's not for him.
I actually love this, and I can already see a cast.
And I'm going to tell you guys right now, okay, King Arthur played as a Homelander from The Boys, okay? He's played as Homelander from The Boys. That's King Arthur. Now, here's the deal. Here's the fun part, okay? He pulls out the sword. He decides with a week of it, I don't know if this is my shit. I don't fuck with this. The world's coming to an end. Everything's wrong. He decides this ain't for me. I don't want this responsibility. He puts the sword back. And we jump to modern day where the direct descendant of King Arthur is played by one Seth Rogen.
I was just gonna say
who
Seth
instead
Rogen.
becomes the modern day King Arthur on accident. And his pool of friends, his weed smoking buddies from his fucking bedroom are his knights of the round table, gentlemen. Let's fucking go.
So it's gonna be like Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Anthony Mackie.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Zach Efron.
Jonah Hill. Give me Jonah Hill as a fucking knight on the round
Leonardo
table.
DiCaprio. Yeah.
Like the way that I pictured it was this is the end, but Seth Rogen is a king and they're all knights of the round table.
Yeah.
Villain. Ooh.
Jack Black or Matthew McConaughey.
You're really on this fuck Matthew McConaughey train right now, my God.
No. I like Matthew
it.
McConaughey, but we're talking comedic. Actually, Bradley
about Jake
Cooper.
Gyllenhaal?
Bradley Cooper,
Or
villain.
Bradley Cooper.
Ooh, I like that. Modern day villain for King Arthur story. I like that.
Oh,
Garrett
wait.
says
You know who would make a really fun? You know who would make a really fun villain? Dylan O'Brien.
Oh yeah, dude.
For
I
King
gotta see
Arthur's
what that is.
story?
I gotta look it up real quick.
Oh,
He
I
would
gotta
be
see what
a
he looks like.
very funny villain.
Yeah, because he's Maze Runner kid, right?
Yeah.
So
Might be
I
a little
think,
young though for that grouping.
I mean, like he could totally
I think
come
he
off.
could fly. He could fly. He's
Yeah, he could
what,
come off as
32? 30.
like
He's 30.
the young villain that Seth Rogen and all of his friends are like, "What the fuck are you doing, kid? Leave us alone."
He could also be a surprise villain.
Who's
Like
Merlin?
he could be.
Who's Merlin? That's a good question, dude. Who's Merlin?
Because before you said Seth Rogen is the descendant, I was going to suggest Seth Rogen as Merlin. But maybe I want to revert to Garrick and say Steve Carell is Merlin.
Steve Carell. I don't know if I want
Jim Carrey.
Shouldn't Merlin be a bit younger?
No, he should be older.
No,
He should be
this
older.
is in the future.
Merlin,
this is
Merlin.
this is
okay.
modern day Merlin, right? This is a weird, different story. So what I'm going to say,
No, what if Merlin's still alive?
What about? No.
Garrett
feel
just Bill
like-
Hader. Bill Hader is
Bill
Merlin.
Hader?
I like that idea,
That's
but
a
that's
good
not.
one.
I'm not going to commit to that one though. I feel like, listen, guys. Sometimes a comedy movie comes out and we get an actor that we didn't think was funny at all. And we end up like getting this actor to come in and we find out that they're actually fucking hilarious given the correct direction.
Cena.
I think Merlin gets played as Michael Fassbender.
What about
Jason Bateman?
Okay,
What
it's my
about
fucking
Idris
movie.
Elba?
I just said Michael Fassbender can play as Merlin, and he's like Seth Rogen's older brother who's judging the fuck out of him for like living a shitty life. I think that would probably work. I think that could probably work.
For Merlin, Idris Elba.
Idris Elba. I feel like I almost want Idris Elba as the villain.
Ryan Reynolds.
I love Ryan Reynolds.
As Merlin.
I'm gonna
He's
commit.
He's got
I'm
gray
gonna
hair now.
No.
I'm gonna commit to Michael Fassbender having his first comedic role. I'm gonna commit to that because I feel like that's a good fit. The real question here though is who plays as like the I don't know. We have a bunch of minions and stuff in the story for the villain, right? Because it's not just the villain being the villain. There's a lot of other little tiny villains working with them. So there's a large cast we could think of there that could be opposing the Knights of the Round Table here.
Michael
right?
Cera.
Michael Cera. Yeah, he's yeah. We have to put him there, right? Michael Cera, Jack Quaid.
Michael
Jack
Cera and
Quaid
Jonah
could
Hill are actually like minions. Them two. Also, what's his name? I'm blanking. Eastbound and Down.
Danny.
Yeah.
Danny needs to be because I was thinking of him for Merlin, like if not Michael Fassbender. But like I like the idea of like a serious actor getting their moment to come out and like Danny McBride. Yeah, I like the idea of a serious actor kind of coming in, like having a serious role, but like it's their introduction to being a comedic role in like a weird way. Vandal does see Danny McBride in different armor for all of them.
No villain. Will Ferrell.
I hate Will Ferrell.
Will
I hate
Ferrell.
Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell across from Seth Rogen.
No.
Oh,
No.
Listen. That would
I
sell.
know it's your
That
movie.
would
Ferrell
sell,
could be his
okay?
Will
uncle.
Ferrell's the fucking worst.
Will Ferrell could
That's
be
why
uncle.
he's the villain.
Or he could be Seth Rogen's
No.
judgmental dad. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be good.
That'd probably be a good one.
Just
Who's his
age Will Ferrell a little bit.
Who's his judgmental mom?
Ooh. Ooh.
Seth Rogen's mom?
Yeah. So who's Seth Rogen's mom in this?
Here,
What about
wait.
the actress who played the mom in Carrie?
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. What's her name? Actually, I need to know this.
What is her name?
Sigourney
Eva
Weaver.
Mendes.
Sigourney Weaver.
Eva Mendes and Will Ferrell. They already
Sigourney
have
Weaver.
chemistry
Oh yeah,
together.
in the other guys, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like she wouldn't be old enough to be Seth Rogen's mom, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like Sigourney Weaver is a good.
Yeah,
That's a
Sigourney
good-
Weaver.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, Reggie also says random guest spots, major names playing smaller roles. Conan O'Brien as a knight.
I love that.
I like that. Yeah.
Trevor Noah as well. Like just get like those
I
kind
love
of people.
Trevor Noah.
Pete Davidson. Pete
Oh
Davidson
my
should be a
God.
minion.
I fucking
He should
hate
be a
him, but I'll
minion.
take it. I fucking
Yeah.
hate him, but absolutely that needs to happen.
It's
That
perfect,
absolutely
right?
needs to happen, dude. I love it.
Honestly, I see this type of movie like having like 15 to 20 just major actors and actresses in it.
I'm trying to think if there's any other important characters we need to make sure we cast before leaving this year, right? So we have both King Arthurs in this sense. Knights of the Round Table, we already knows. The Lady in the Water. That's who I was trying to think of. Garrick, thank you. We need to cast the Lady in the Water, all right? Who is the Lady in the Water? Is she fine? Is she not fine? Is
She's
she
fine.
She's fine?
Why am
She's
I
fine.
why am I blanking on her actual name? But
What's she in?
she played Hermione.
Oh,
Emma
she's
Watson?
not acting
Yeah,
right
Emma
now.
Watson.
Emma Watson is not acting right now.
Ah,
She's,
damn.
like,
Okay.
taking a
Okay.
break.
Okay. So she has to be
Okay,
fine.
Emma Stone.
You know what? I think Emma Stone.
Amelia Clark.
Amelia Clark.
Get her some
Holy
long
shit.
ass hair.
She would do
Daenerys?
a comedy role. She would.
Yeah, I think I like that idea.
Yeah, she would.
I like that idea.
She's actually she's got a Marvel role coming up too.
She does. She
No
does have a
shit.
Secret
Marvel role.
Invasion.
She's
Mhm.
Yeah.
supposed to play in that.
Kristen
I think-
Stewart. Yeah, Kristen Stewart actually.
Kristen Stewart.
She has been
Yeah.
killing it. She has been killing it.
She is, and she's banging. She is banging.
Because I imagine Lady in the Water
I-
having this
I
like
don't know.
Kate Beckinsale.
I don't know that Kristen Stewart gives the like sea witch vibes that I feel
Kate
like
Beckinsale
Lady of the
does.
Water should.
Kate Beckinsale gives all kinds of vibes. Here's my thing though, because when I picture, I'm more focused on the concept of like the Lady in the Water having a very comedic moment with Seth Rogen's King Arthur, right? Like Arthur, and like having that exchange, I would need someone with like good like comedic chops. I can see Kate
What
Beckinsale
about
having that moment with Seth Rogen.
what about fucking Megan Fox?
Nah,
No, I
feel like
have
she's real.
this Karen Gillan.
Nebula.
Yeah, Gunpowder Milkshake.
Has she done a comedic role?
Dude, she could do it.
She was in
Could she?
Doctor Who, so she had some comedic
She
moments
wasn't
in
Doctor
that.
Who, was she? Oh, was
Yeah,
she?
she was.
Let's see. Let's see. Let me look at her IMDb right now. Let's look this
Yeah,
up.
yeah. Because I'm down for her too. Like I think
She's
she would look,
really
she would look the
pretty.
part. She would look. Yeah, she point.
She does rom-coms all the time.
Oh, there you go.
Selfie, Not
Cool.
Another Happy Ending.
Oh, Garrick's is
What?
Felicia Day.
What
Yeah.
age range are we thinking for Lady in the
Oh,
Water?
she.
Like,
I mean, like she's like 30. She's just a good-looking
Or-
30-year-old woman. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
I mean, that Karen Gillan.
yeah, Karen Gillan. Yeah, Felicia Day I think would be a good choice too. Felicia Day is more on the like very classic.
She
look.
was in Jumanji, guys. The new ones with Jack Black.
She was.
She
That was the
she
thing
was.
that
She was. Hi Esco.
happened.
Hi
She was
Esco.
in
We love you.
Selfie. Yeah,
That's
she
okay.
was-
We're about to end things here anyways, but guys, give me your budgets.
So
10 million. Honestly, you
Okay.
need to have. You need to have
Well-
have a high a budget to even have all of these people in it.
Sure.
yeah, the
sure,
thing is
fair.
that comedies are like overwhelmingly, especially in the last like 5 years, have been getting lower and lower budgets. Like they're not spending much on comedy movies. So because of that, like
Handle.
I think that it would be a great comedy movie. I think it would do well, but I think that budget-wise, I think it's gonna have to land somewhere around 6.5, just because they do tend to get much lower budgets.
Sure,
for me.
sure. That's fair.
me.
That's fair. That's fair. Garrick says 10. Reggie says 10. Vale says as much money as you need. Let's go. I love you guys so much. I love you guys so much. Let's go ahead and run into
Yeah.
fact check on our Discord. We fucking nailed it again. Guys, our schedule for next week. Yeah, Garrick said it's just this is the end but King Arthur. That's exactly what I
Yep.
was trying to imagine. Yeah, it's just that kind of comedy, that kind of level of like ridiculousness. Anyways, our schedule for next week on Tuesday, we have another Good Kraken podcast where we're going to be giving you guys the update. Did we survive gaming in February of 2022? It's been a long month. We're going to be talking about some of the shit that we've had to go through this month and the stress of like AAA titles rolling out in February of 2022. It's going to be a fun conversation. Garrick, spoilers? No. Wednesday, it's another Ocean Shrine story time. We are taking a risk by streaming Martha is Dead.
It's getting poorly reviewed.
It is getting poorly reviewed, and kinda. It's mostly getting poorly reviewed because PlayStation censored some shit in there. It's weird. We'll be talking about. We'll give you guys updates. We might have to pivot from this one because we don't want to get flagged for some shit that they show in the game. We'll let
you should just do more Horizon.
Anyways, Thursday, Shipwreck Show live recording for our patrons. Again, that is at patreon.com/goodkrakenshow. Got me thinking, baby. You guys, if you want to be a part of that in our chat on YouTube, that is private link to our patrons and our patrons only. You can join us over on there by becoming one of our $5 or higher tier patrons over there. And we would love to have you guys. We really, really would. On Friday, we normally would be doing Splash Damage, but this week we are going to be skipping Splash Damage because we have to watch Batman for the next day on Saturday, Good Kraken Podcast, the Batman review right here for y'all. You guys, please let us know your movie pitches in the comments below, on Twitter, in our Discord. Let us all know your ideas. Let us know what you thought of our ideas and whether or not you want to see Seth Rogen as King Arthur. We need that in our lives. And in the meantime, this has been the Good Kraken Podcast, your choice for all the nerdy video game and pop media news, reviews, and discussions that you wanted to hear, live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. and Saturday at 12 p.m. right here at twitch.tv/GoodKrakenShow. If you enjoyed the show, you can head on over to patreon.com/GoodKrakenShow, where you can submit questions and topics of the show, get exclusive post-show content, and have early access to episodes before they go live on podcasts and video services across the digital sea. Give it to me, Devin. Yark. You can also support us by going to our YouTube channel by clicking that beautiful bell and big red button, or by subscribing to our podcast channel by searching Good Kraken with an exclamation mark and leaving a review there. We're not going to do a post show because we're fucking running late again. But until next time, my friends, be good to each other, and we love you too, Reggie.
Arrivederci.